What is going on, guys? It's me and the Oldwolf.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Got the day off, so I thought we should probably hang out or something. Maybe the other guys will show up. Maybe they won't. But we don't need them. Well, Bubs better because Bubs has been on every single episode. So, like, if he's going to break the streak, if he doesn't at least make an appearance.
Isn't he going to the Comic-Con or something?
No, he was just on the stream earlier.
Yeah, but I thought he said he was going to the Comic-Con. Or maybe
today. No, he said he was going to hang out with his wife for a bit.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh no, these beers are not twist off. Why do they do that? Again, another thing, Tony. Why aren't they all twist offs?
We twist offs. Like this?
It's not a. This is not a twist off. I can't just open it. I need a bottle opener for it.
So just take the edge of your desk and go like this.
Yeah, but mate, that's how accidents happen. I've seen it. People do that and then they break the whole. So I'll tell you a story, man. One time, I went to a friend's party. Mm-hmm. He used to throw these really cool mad parties. They were always themed, dress up parties, like every time for no reason. So the first party he ever threw was a Mexican themed party. So I dressed up. I put like a mustache on with those half red, half black. I was like a gangster sort of. Had the flannel with the top button, just the top button and all that.
Okay, yeah.
I was going for that look. So I show up to the party and cheers, by the way.
Oh, cheers.
And cheers to my boss for giving me these beers.
Oh, cheers to your boss. What's his name?
We won't say the name just in case for legal reasons.
That's a weird freaking name. But hey, it's Australia. What the hell?
So it's probably Simon, right?
Oh, yeah, everyone's named Simon. All right, go ahead.
I get to my friend's party and so obviously he's a work friend. So I'm the first person from work to get there. So it's just his friends that are there. So I don't know anyone. It's all his metalhead friends, right? So I get there and everyone's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, hey, what's up? So he's like, oh, come put your beers in the fridge. I was like, yeah, cool. I grab a beer. And I was like, do you have a bottle opener? Because it wasn't a twist off. So he gives me this bottle opener. And I don't know why. I just couldn't catch the edge on it. I just kept doing this and it kept coming off. I was like, what's going on? So I go to stick my hand over it like this to hold it on there firmly. And then I go to lift it and I literally rip the whole neck of the bottle off. Like that, literally crack the glass. And then I just stabbed my hand and I had flapping skin on my hand and stuff. I was like, holy shit. I start pouring blood out. What's going on, Josh? I start pouring blood out of my hand. And then I'm like, oh shit. And then my mate Tim's like, oh shit. He takes me to the sink, starts helping me wash up. He gets me bandages and stuff. And he's panicking, right? Because literally it's a party and he's got his guest from work who's pouring blood from his hand. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I thought everyone knew how to use a bottle opener. And the worst thing was, the whole time, I had one in my pocket. Like, this is always on my keys. I was the craziest thing was that night, that party. So literally, I put Band-Aids on this thing, which probably needed stitches, right? And it's just like this Band-Aid that's just soaked in blood. And I got so smashed at that party. Like, it was almost like I remember being in the cab on the way home and I'm just like trying to stay awake in the cab. I get home and normally when I get home, I can't just go to bed. I need to, you need to like wind down a bit when you get home, right?
Right.
I literally went straight to bed because I was so tanked. And I looked at the clock and it wasn't even midnight yet. It was like about 11:30 or just after 11:30. I was like, all of that stuff just happened in like 3 or 4 hours. I couldn't believe it. And then the next day I was at work and my hand was like literally flapping skin and people were like, you need to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor and it's one of the worst scars I actually have on my finger here. And he literally looked at it like I took the bandage off and he goes, oh, I don't think you need stitches. And he goes, there's no signs of gaping. I was like, no signs of gaping?
Hey, Sarah.
There it is.
What the hell's a gape? Oh, there's a thing we say over here about gaping, a gaping something. What's a gaping over there?
We're not getting into that today.
Oh, oh shit. Well, we were actually talking about. We were
talking about comic books. I was talking about First Prince and
yeah,
how some of the older books you couldn't actually tell if they were
you can always tell in the
first,
older book.
you had to look inside the book. So nowadays, First
Yeah.
Prince, Second Prince, there will be like a slight variation of the cover, which I actually think is cool. That's much cooler. Like you've got the Hella Risen, it's got the different color background. But
I mean, with the new books, there's different ways. You can also look at the
barcode.
Right, the
barcode. Yeah. So,
but on the books themselves, the small print that was always in the book, I think they still do it now. I don't know what it's called.
Where it says like where it's published and stuff.
Right, the year and all that stuff. At the end, they would put second printing.
Oh, look at Sarah! I'm on the hunt for. Don't worry, Sarah. You don't need to buy from me. Oldwolf has decided he's going to buy all 6 of my hit list books for me this year.
Yeah, all 6. And I'll send them to
better
Bub.
not be Third Prince.
And I'll send them to Bub, and you can get them like in a year.
Why is Predator 1 so expensive, Oldwolf?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's a Dark Horse book. Because Marvel brought it back out, right? I mean,
no, but the Predator 1 is the first appearance of Predator in comic books.
It's a Dark Horse.
It's funny. Actually, last night, I tried to watch the most recent Predator movie, which was 2018, I think. And people told me it was really bad. Sorry?
The Prey?
Actually, no, sorry. No. Yeah, the one before that. Sorry, I forgot Prey. Yeah, Prey was fantastic. Yeah. Prey made me really get back into like wanting to rewatch all the old movies. And then I started rewatching all the Aliens movies as well. Prey was fantastic. But before that, in 2018, there was a movie called The Predator. And people were saying it's really bad. So I thought yesterday I want to watch something that was less than 2 hours. So I was like, this will do. I'll see how bad it is. And I couldn't get through it. I watched, there's probably about 30, 40 minutes left. And I was like, I'm done with this. I
don't think I've seen a Predator movie since the second one.
Well, there was also Predators with Adrian Brody. That was actually pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
So these people just get woken up while they're basically mid-air skydiving. So they're all kidnapped and they're all dumped on this island. And there's predators on the island, I guess, hunting.
Is that the one with like a pyramid? There's like a pyramid there?
Sorry?
That movie, were they dumped like in a pyramid or something? Was there a pyramid?
No, that's Alien versus Predator.
Oh, okay.
Which was bad, but I like the mythology they introduced with it, with the whole aliens versus Predator thing. Like that was kind of cool, but the movie itself was pretty bad. But Prey was fantastic. Did you like Prey?
I enjoyed Prey.
No. Because what I'm doing now is I'm trying to rewatch all these movies. Because obviously I used to be a pothead, so I used to watch a lot of movies, but I would never remember them, right? So you could tell me, have you seen this? I was like, yeah, but I couldn't tell you a thing. You could point a gun to my head or offer me $1 million to answer a question about the movie, and I couldn't tell you. But so I've been rewatching a lot of my favorites.
I'm looking. There's one here for a bid of $23.50. I don't know what the Predator one. Yeah, first appearance, high grade.
Those bids, mate. I'm telling you, I got sniped on that first punchline.
Actually, I was jonesing for that Batman 368 too when I saw it.
I'm not going to overdo it, Sarah. Calm down. What's going on, Kenneth? I'm supposed to be going to the gym later, so she's yelling at me for drinking beer. I'm still going to have a couple. I'm not going to go crazy. What's going on, Brian?
He's carbing up. That's what he's carbing up for more energy when he's working out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to get drunk. But yeah, I've been rewatching a lot of movies, like movies that I remember really enjoying, but I don't really remember them. So yeah. That's my thing at the moment. I'm rewatching the Planet of the Apes at the moment, the trilogy.
The original ones?
No, the trilogy, the newer one,
Oh, okay.
because I really enjoyed those.
I actually sat through that cartoon when he like they're in
Star
the,
Chaser.
yes. I finally watched the whole thing.
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good, right?
Like for an 80s animated movie, it was pretty good.
Yes, it was. I'll give it to you.
Clearly
It was good.
influenced by Star Wars.
Yep.
I
It
actually
was
forgot.
cool
I didn't.
when his the girlfriend from the mine gets killed at the like near the beginning. Like, oh shit! But he
He
finds
moved
a
on
new
pretty quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
And this one's got a better, this was a princess or something. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Forget about the poor girl from the mines. You got a princess who can give you anything you
She
want.
was on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, I used to watch that over and over when I was a kid. So, and as I got older, I remembered that cartoon, but I never knew what it was called. So, yeah, when I found out what it was called, eventually I rewatched it, and I don't remember it being so similar to Star Wars because obviously back then you don't really think of that stuff, but like you got the Han Solo character, and he's got his little female robot thing. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, how you doing?
It was so good. I was shocked how into it I still was watching it as an adult. Because then I did try to rewatch Fire and Ice, and that was a little bit harder to. I didn't get through it. Not that I was watching it in bed on my iPad, so I watched it for about 20 minutes, maybe to half an hour, and it was nowhere near as good. There was like no dialogue.
Those were written by it was Roy Thomas and it was two comic book guys that wrote that. Roy Thomas and shit, I hate when I can't remember. Anybody know about it? Come on, Dave. Who wrote Fire and Ice?
Fire and Ice. Quick, first one to answer it wins. Oh no! I clicked on vodka instead of just the movie. There's a Fire and Ice vodka.
Oh, Gary Conway.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Gary Conway? You don't know who Gary Conway is?
No.
He's a comic book guy, man. I think he did Noble Works, Punisher, Spider-Man, Justice League. Didn't he do Boost of Gold?
I don't know. I don't know much about Boost of Gold. I read one story about Boost of Gold, and it wasn't the most famous story. Robert Frost. Yeah, that's who I'm reading.
Robert Frost, he wrote a poem called Fire and Ice, not a movie.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Put movie. Just don't put Fire and Ice, put movie.
Okay. I believe you.
You should.
But yeah, I was just shocked how there was no dialogue in it. Is like, does there ever dialogue in it? Because again, I only got 20, 30 minutes through.
Okay, he didn't write Boost of, he didn't make Boost of Gold. I was wrong. But anyways, yeah, I know. It was just a lot of running and hopping in trees and swinging.
There's a lot of jiggling.
And jiggling, yeah. But
I learned something today. Hallow's Eve is a new character.
But yes, someone explained to me that. Someone explain that to me. Halloween.
Apparently, she's dating Peter Parker. What? She looks like a villain.
It has something to do with her face, right? I mean, her mask, right? There's something to do with her mask.
I don't really read any Marvel. I barely read comics these days. So.
Yeah, me too. I don't know much about them. Have you ever seen one of my shows? I don't know anything.
Yeah, I do. You read them straight away almost.
I try to. I still have that over there. There's about this many.
Hey, what happened to your old background with the how many was it? 40 short boxes?
63.
Where are they?
It's over there.
Well, I just picked up on that fact that. Wait, did you? Oh, so you've moved your table because that used to be the background, right?
Yeah. See, I have two PCs. That one
Oh, look at that.
and this
Room
one,
tour.
right?
You've never done a room tour video.
So okay, that's the stairs. That's okay. So the stairs are over there, and that's a storage room. If you go across there, there's a laundry room, and then you got all those books, all those long boxes, and that's behind me, and that's a Lego. I have like 3 of those from the kids, those Lego shelves. And in that room is where I have my bar and a TV, and that's where the kids play their PS4. And then that's the bathroom, and that's a closet.
That's a big room. Like, what kind of room is that?
It's my whole basement.
It's the basement. Okay, yeah. So we don't have basements here in Australia. Peter's clone. Oh, Ben Riley. Okay. As you know, I know Ben Riley. So I did read Spider-Man once upon a time back in the day. Where are you from, Oldwolf? My girlfriend would love to know.
Somerset, Massachusetts.
Is that in
Originally,
Boston?
I was born in Florida. Yeah, no, not Boston. Boston is like an hour up. I'm like 17 minutes away from Providence, Rhode Island. So I'm closer to Rhode Island than I am to Boston. But,
and is there a lot of stuff going on where you are? Like Bubs told me, right? So when we were hanging out in the last one, I was saying to him when he told me he was thinking about coming to Australia, and I said, whereabouts in Australia? He said Perth, and I was like, what? Why Perth, right? And then I felt really bad because Perth is like, no, it's a few states up. But I was wondering, why would you go to Perth of all places? And then I felt really bad because obviously people from Perth watch the stream, and I was like, oh shit. But he said to me, well, Kentucky. No, that's right. He said Kentucky's like, no, but sorry, I'm completely wrong. I'm pretty sure I said Tasmania. I said Tasmania. Nothing's going on. If you were coming to Australia and you went to Tasmania, people would be like, why are you going to Tasmania? And Bub said, that's kind of like Kentucky. If you came to the US and came to Kentucky, people would say, why would you come to Kentucky?
Right.
How far from Cali?
I want to get it exactly right. I am basically 3,095 miles away from California. It's a 46-hour flight. No, 46-hour road trip.
46-hour road trip.
Yeah, road trip.
So what kind of plane are you on if you're taking 46 hours?
One that doesn't fly and rolls on the road. I'm on the East Coast. California is on the West Coast. Yeah. Did you actually say that Perth is a few states up?
I don't know where Perth is, to be honest. All I know is one of my friends, he traveled Australia. He's traveled Australia. He's worked everywhere. And he was in Perth once and he called me and he's just like, I just can't believe that there's nothing to do here. And then I said that once. And Mark Cuddy Shark, he's from Perth. And so is Werewolf. Werewolf's also from Perth. And I haven't noticed them on the streams since then. Joking. But the other day, I was just talking shit on everyone, and I was like, I should probably stop doing this.
Dude, okay, can I just say something?
Yo.
Well, Perth is west of you, not up.
West? We're like at the bottom.
So is Perth.
Okay, well, I don't know.
And Perth is 3,422 miles. Perth is 3,422 miles away from you. It's easier for me to go to California than it is.
There you go. Okay, see, I'm completely wrong. Thank you. Kyle's from Melbourne. He said Perth is a good visit if you live in Australia. So I apologize to anyone from Perth. I've never been there, so why would I be able to say something so stupid?
Well, there you go. Why don't you go? Why don't you go nerd? Why don't you and Sarah get in the car and drive to Perth to see if there's any comic book stores there?
Maybe.
Oh, a convention. Is there a convention
at Perth? Cheaper than Queensland. Yeah,
is there a convention, a comic book convention?
Surely. But Kyle, I have to say, you were totally right about Five Guys.
What did he say?
Well, we only just got a Five Guys here, right? And I was talking about it once, and Kyle was saying that he thought it was so overrated and so rip off. And we went there after the convention. It was in the video the other day.
Yep.
I was like, hey, I felt like I was eating a McDonald's burger. I got like a better McDonald's burger, but it was
I was going to say that.
$22. $22
Yeah, but it's not that expensive here.
$22 for a hamburger better be a damn good burger.
It's easy. It's better. It's cheaper to buy the cow.
That was a lot of money for something that I don't think was worth that money.
It's not that expensive here. So I think that's where you're getting screwed. You know how long it's been since Five Guys? They don't have the prices.
I think Russ was saying it's like $10 for you guys.
Yeah, it's not, and it's a big size burger.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, mate. I shouted Sarah and my friend who helped me film that day. So 3 burgers, some chips, and 3 shakes cost me over $100.
Oh my lord! Buy her a freaking steak dinner. Go to freaking.
So that's why I no longer have a cameraman. I don't need one anymore.
Yeah, you got rid of Tony.
Perth has a Comic-Con. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's an Oz, right? Yeah. So why don't you and Sarah take a drive without Tony because you can't afford him. Go to Perth and do the Comic-Con there.
Oh, you know what? That is the dream. I would love to go to other cons outside of Melbourne and do those videos. That would be the dream. If I could afford that, that would be what I'd be doing. And then I'd hit the international circuit, go overseas, check out New York Comic-Con. What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and I'm here.
Did you see my short? Did you see my short? I did a short.
What?
A short. A short.
I don't understand the Boston.
I did a YouTube short.
Oh, you did a short. Your first one.
I'm going to MegaCon.
Ah, what was the
That's
short?
The one. Huh?
What was the short?
I made a short. I opened up the friggin' envelope.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I did a short. I didn't even know
That's
what I
did.
Cool. Huh?
I like, so a lot of the cons here, like Supernova and Comic-Con, when you get there, they give you like the stick on, the stick wristband, the paper wristband that you stick on. Most of them give you that, but some of the gaming ones, the Game Expo gave you a lanyard. Like, this is way cooler, right?
They don't give you. You have to pay extra for the lanyard. I only got the badge, really? the ticket.
Yeah. Well, these guys are actually quite good, I must say, because I applied for like a creator pass because they were giving out passes for media passes and creator passes. So I wrote them a letter, I sent them a link. They asked me for my YouTube, all your info for social media and stuff, and then they got back to me and said, "Oh, unfortunately, you have not been selected for the creator pass, but we don't want you to miss out on the event, so we're going to send you a free ticket anyway." And they sent me a weekend pass for free. So it was very cool of them. So, and the convention was fun. Like, it was very small, and they definitely could have utilized the space a bit better.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was still a fun day, I must say. Tony's Boston accent is very heavy. Yeah, right.
Yeah, see, but I don't live in Boston. I don't know why it's that way. I'm a Portuguese, so I guess the Portuguese part comes out.
Well, I thought if there was nothing to do today, I actually thought of playing a game, mate.
All right, what are we playing? Poker?
Let me bring it up. I've done it before on my channel. I've also done it on Russ's channel. Okay, so I'm just trying to find the right website. I thought we could play a game of Aussie slang.
What the?
What?
Sure, I'm game.
So I'm just going to go on the web, find out some Aussie slang terms, and we'll see if you can use it in a sentence correctly before I tell you what it is, obviously.
All right, hold on. It could be dangerous. You know me, right? This could be dangerous. I have no filter. Are you worried about your making money or something, or you won't be able to? Oh no,
it doesn't matter. It's already you just can't swear in the first 8 seconds, so it's all good. So just don't be homophobic or anything like that.
No,
or racist.
That's
all I ask.
No, I'm not worried about that.
That's all I ask. All right. Well, we'll start with an easy one. Avo.
Can you spell that?
AVO. Avo. Use it in a
Avo.
sentence. How do you think? What do you think it means? Use it in a sentence.
Okay, so there was a band in the 80s called Evo who said whip it good. No?
Oh, what was the actual name? Wasn't that Devo?
Yeah, isn't that the same thing? With an Aussie accent?
Avo. Oh, what the hell? I don't
The
even
hell's
think I've got
Avo?
one of these today.
I love you too,
See if that works.
Sarah. But don't tell Simon.
I know. Avo is short for avocado. Avo.
Oh.
So can you put some avo on my sandwich or something like that? Huh?
Okay.
Avo?
All right. So this is
We'll
really
get a similar one then.
okay.
This one's really similar. Arvo. 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 What you got?
Arvo. Okay, so it's not avocado.
Avo is an avocado. What's
So
the Arvo?
it sounds like a small car.
Use it in a sentence.
So it really sounds like a two-cylinder small car that only seats two. What is the hell is an RA? Actually, no, I have an Arlo. That's the secure. That's my camera system for the yard. That's an A. It's ARLO.
Oh, you got Arlo, dude. You're rocking the best of the best right there, Oldwolf. Arlo's the best security cam.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what's an R?
Arvo. I'd be like, hey, I can go. I'll send you the link to the stream in the Arvo.
In the what's
we'll be doing Arlo? A stream in the Arvo.
In the internet?
No, in the afternoon. Afternoon.
Yeah, maybe you're doing one. I'm doing one for like it's almost 10 o'clock at night.
All right.
So
this is an easy one. You have to get this.
No, don't go easy. Go hard. Go hard. If I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail.
This one, we're gonna get you at least one right. So
okay.
How about Barbie? Barbie.
Oh, that's a barbecue.
Yeah,
put shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah. Tyler's well trained in the art of Aussie slang. If you can afford an Arlo, you can afford to eat. That is very true.
Hey, I know who's at my door 24 hours a day. I know who's at my door.
Very good. Arlo, I always tell people, because when I sell them at work, so I'm like, Arlo's the best, but they never want to buy it because it's so much more expensive than the other.
There's a little delay on the video. That's the only thing that gets me. There's a little delay. And when you talk, there's a little delay too.
Yeah, come on, mate. The internet can only be so quick. Yeah, Sarah likes simple things, so that's why she thought the Five Guys was quite good.
I like
The shakes were actually very good. I got a peanut butter shake. The only problem is they gave me that paper straw, which just ruins my day.
Well, that's we get plastic over here, so that's you guys. That's what I mean. Did they have the all you could eat peanuts?
All you can eat peanuts? That sounds disgusting. And my Tony over here is allergic to peanuts.
Oh no! See, they have bags and bags and bags of peanuts, and you just sit there and you throw them on the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But the shells are good for the floor. Actually, the peanut oil from the shells rub into the wood, but they don't have wood. But and that's another story.
That's right. She likes SimpleSimon, but she loves
SimpleSimon, simple things. All right, come on, give me some more words. I'm into it.
You ready?
I got one right.
Bathers.
Wouldn't that be somebody who goes swimming?
Use it in a sentence.
Okay, I was at the beach and I saw all the bathers.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. You would be more like, let's go for a swim. Put on your bathers.
All right, so your bathing suits.
Bathers is like a swimsuit.
Okay, so all right, that's cool. Makes no sense to me, but that's cool.
All right, here's a good one. Here's one you should definitely know. Now, I have an old video called Aussie Slang if anyone wants to learn more of these if you're from America. But Bottle-O. This is a classic. Bottle O. Once you learn what this is, you'll need to bottle dash O. Bottle O.
All right, so that's going to be a
After
beer.
you learn what this is, I want you to start using this word in your everyday life.
Now I'm going to get my ass kicked. But anyways, I assuming that's a beer.
It's somewhere where you would get the beer from.
So it's a liquor store.
Yes, a bottle O is the
it's
bottle shop.
What we call here a packy.
A packy? What's going on,
Packy.
A packy.
I'm going to the packy to pick up some beers.
Oh, a packy. Okay, I haven't heard that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. See, we call them package stores, right? Well, at least when I was a kid, right? So instead of saying I'm going to the package store, we say we're going to the packy.
Okay. I haven't heard that. Well, from now on, you need to be like Tyler and say bottle O when you go into the liquor store.
From now on, you're going to say you're going to the packy.
Right, I'm going to the packy. All right, I'll do that. Let's go to the packy. Right. Okay. Do you know what flip-flops?
This is like a UN thing. We're exchanging cultures.
That's right. Go, huh? That's right.
Yeah, I hate flip-flops. I hate flip-flops. When I get my nails done, I have to wear flip-flops. I hate flip-flops.
Well, we actually have another name for flip-flops over here. And you're gonna freak out when you hear what we call flip-flops. So we call them thongs.
No, thongs is what they wear, and it goes up to crack your ass. And
I know.
Yeah.
That thong. Yes, I know that thong too. But we also call because flip-flops are like a G-string for your feet. No?
Sure. Either way, I still hate that. I hate flip-flops. I hate you gotta put you put them in there and it goes up against that space and between your big toe and then you gotta
that's the G-string.
I hate that. I hate that. No, packy is not P-A-K-I, it's P-A-C-K-I-E.
Like one of Sarah's songs. We wouldn't say packy as his derogatory term. Oh, that is true too. That is true too.
But he spelt it wrong.
Oh, okay. Is it P-A-Q?
It's P-A-C-K.
There you go. Okay. There you go, Mark. I didn't say anything about Perth earlier either, Mark, so don't stress.
Yeah, so it's nothing to do with a location or a country. It's short for package store.
All right.
All right, give me another
one. Brekkie.
Spell it for me, please.
B-R-E-K-K-Y.
Is that someplace where you get breakfast?
Ooh, well, it is another term for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
So we would say, I'm going to go down the shop. Let's go out for some brekkie.
Okay.
For breakfast.
All right. Over here, we just say breakfast, but that's okay. So, yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm getting close though, right? If I write them down? Ooh, that would be awesome. Actually, me wearing a thong on my feet and taking pictures, I think he would get off on that.
Yeah, so you know what? You should like flip-flops. I mean, you spend all that money on pedicures. Why not show your feet off, Tony? Instead of just sending them to me all the time.
I just hate the way flip-flops feel. I do. I don't like them. I don't like flip-flops. I don't like walking around making sounds.
I do use this one a little bit. Cactus. Cactus. Spelt the same as cactus.
So I assume it's something that's scratchy and is that like your butt? If you don't wipe your butt good enough, after a while it gets a little cactus?
No, it would be just like, that's cactus. If I said that's cactus, that would mean it's like, it's fucked. It's broken. It's yeah. So if I got sent a comic book and it was completely destroyed in post, I would pick it up and be like, that's cactus.
See, we would just say that's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't always swear, What else we got here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is an easy one. Siggy?
Cigarette or cigar?
Cigarette. Very good. Very good. Coldie.
Cody?
Coldie.
Coldie would be a beer.
Oh, very good. Very good. Say it in a sentence.
I'm going to the packy. No, I'm going to the Bottle O and pick up a Coldie.
Pick up
Right?
some coldies, you would say.
Pick up some
Coldies,
Coldie
I'd say, if you were going
it
to the
comes in a
bottle.
6-pack. 6-pack, 12
Yeah, you
pack,
wouldn't just pick
24
up
pack.
one.
Okay.
Well, you'd say, let's go to the pub for a coldie. It's
Coldie.
probably more
Okay.
more common. Oh, they got the C word in here. That's not really Aussie slang. I mean, I guess it is the way we use it. We use it very freely over here, the C
But
word.
you're not
It can
using it
mean
as
friend.
a vagina. You're using it as the person
Like,
is a C
as
word.
yeah, like my mate. You're my
He's a
mate.
cunt. He's a
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. This is an Aussie show. Yeah, he's a cunt. Okay.
YouTube's not gonna like that. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm learning how to speak Australian.
What else here is good? Oh, you guys don't have goon over there, do you? Goon? Do you know what goon is?
Spell it. Goon?
Yeah. I'll give you a clue though. It's a type of something you would drink.
Goon?
Yeah. Goon. Very popular amongst high school kids when they're first starting to drink because they got no money.
Oh, so is that like well, it used to be Ripple, it used to be 40-ounce cheap malt liquor.
There you go. See, Tyler, mate, I couldn't
A
play this
wine,
for Tyler.
a wine
He's too
bottle?
good. He's been an Aussie for like 3 years now, Tyler. So you
Okay.
guys have cask wine? You know, in a box? You guys have that?
Yeah, we have boxed wine.
It's in a box, and you pull out the little thing, and it's got the little
Oh,
nib, and you
little thing, spigot, and you do it the
so
spigot.
inside that box. You know how the wine's kept in like a bag?
Yeah.
That's called a goon bag.
Oh,
So,
okay.
back in the day, I used to play in a basketball team, and we were a bunch of drunk punks, right? And we were called the Sunnyvale Goon Bags because Sunnyvale was a brand of cask wine. So we were the Sunnyvale Goon Bags, and we were always drunk when we played. I should pull up a photo. We were like,
When I
it
was a
hectic.
kid, you went out and got the 40s. Okay, you got 40-ounce beers,
40
and the cheapest one you got was Heffenreffer. And when you opened the top on the Heffenreffer, you guys look it up. You took the cap off. There was always a puzzle inside of the cap.
The cap? Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have that. We have like trivia. So some of the beers have trivia.
No, it wasn't trivia. It was pictures that would make words. Like we had a game here called Concentration, and so there would be pitches, and the pitches would make what the phrase is or what the word is by the pictures. But
well, actually, if
Heffenreffer tastes like ass, but it was like cheap ass beer for like nothing.
Yeah, you always got to drink that ass beer when you first start drinking.
Yes,
so when you got no money.
Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, it's right there. It was like that Ripple, Thunderbird. God, it's been so long.
See, Josh,
yeah, but we had those. You go blind on those things.
There you go. Read this sentence and see if you can decipher it. And Tyler, if you're still watching, what is our equivalent to a 40 ounce? If Tyler still watching, that's a good test for him. All right. Me and me mate Bazza were driving in the ute when a flaming galah cut us off in some dodgy Holden Como. Got out and had a bit of a blue, but talked it out over a slab of tinnies we picked up at a Bottle O.
All right. So the last part, you got into an argument, but you've settled it with a bunch of beers or drinks or something from the liquor store. So me and my blade Bazza, I don't know what a Bazza is. We're driving down the flaming gusset. Whatever the fuck. It's like with some dodgy. So
Bazza,
some ass will cut you off.
So Bazza is like a nickname for Barry. I'm pretty sure is what he means.
I don't even know a guy named Barry. The only guy I knew in Barry was in grammar school.
Like Gary, we would say Gazza. So Bazza, I'm guessing, is Barry. Flamin' Galah is just like a dickhead. A dodgy Holden Como would be a Holden Commodore, which is a car. And then
Not in this country.
a bit of a blue is like a fight. You're gonna do a bit of a fight or a tussle.
You can do a fight, but you guys settled it out, and you went for some drinks at the.
What's a slab? What's a slab of tinnies?
A slab of tinnies is probably what we call ponies here.
What's
little
that?
Small beers?
Small. Well, they're just regular. It's just cans of beer.
Yeah, we used to have what's called ponies. They were like I don't know, like 4 ounces maybe, but you get a bunch of ponies and you just like boom, 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 boom because they're so small. So okay, so you got like a 6-pack of beers, and they were canned, right, aluminum cans. So you got a 6-pack, a slab. So slab would be 6. How many in a slab?
So a 6-pack we would call a 6er. A slab is a 24. So like I think you guys just call it a
case. You got a case.
Yeah. Some people call, I think Sydney say case still, but slab of tinnies. Tinnies would be cans, and we call bottles stubbies. Is what we would call if you're getting a slab of stubbies would be a slab of bottles. And Tyler, who didn't win the game, our 40 ounces we would long necks is what we call them because they're different shaped bottles. They got like a longer neck, so we call them long necks.
Well, no, ours is kind of wide and they got a short neck. We used to get a 40 of Bud.
Yes, yeah, I know because I used to listen to a lot of punk bands and they would be very into their 40 ounces.
Yeah, 40, get a 40.
Drink a big bottle of beer.
So when I was a kid, I worked at a arcade, all right, in the mall. And we had we had a what we call a slop sink, which is like a janitor's sink, which is high, and it goes like an angle and flat on the bottom. And there was a hot dog place at the corner in the food court. We were on the edge of the food court. So I would take a 5-gallon bucket, go down to the hot dog place, fill it with ice, and then come back. A friend of mine we would get the bottles, but they wouldn't be 40. They would be like a case of 24 of Buds or whatever, and we would line the slop sink with a slab of ice, slab of beers, ice, beers, ice, beers, ice. And so through the whole day of me working and everybody hanging out, we would just go in the back, get one to the slop sink, crack one open, down the beer, go back to work.
Slop sink.
Slop sink.
Slop.
A slop sink. So a slop sink is like think of a janitor's mop, right? A janitor's mop slops around.
Yeah.
So a slop sink would be where the janitor would wash things, wash his mops and whatever thing. It's deep. It's usually square, but it tapers down to like a pyramid almost with the cut in the bottom, which is also square. So we would fill that up.
We have things like that called eskies. You have an esky. I don't know what esky is short for. If it's just called an esky, is like a thing you would take if you're going for a picnic or going at an outdoor party. You would have an esky, and you put ice in there with beer because it keeps things cold.
Yeah, but that's esky. Not. This was a physical sink in the back room.
Yeah, yours seems like it's like more of a homemade job. The janitor's like, "Where's my bucket?"
Yeah, it's full of beers right now. Hold on. Am I doing this right? Playing picture? No. Can I show you? Can you see this?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, let me bring it up.
Okay, so that's a slop sink.
Oh, okay.
So we would fill it with ice and beer, and then ice and beer, and ice and beer, and build it up.
How big is that to be doing so many layers of ice and beer and ice and beer?
We used to get a shitload of ice to keep the beer warm. And so you just while you're working, you go in the back, and your buddies in the back or in the back of the of work. They're all drinking whatever, and you go work in the front, and you come back, and you put your hand in there, and you pull out a beer, and you down the beer, and you go back to work. And we just just fill it with beers.
Look up esky. Eskie's. I don't know if they'll come up. You know how different your Google is to our Google. Your Google looks up American stuff.
How is our Google different from your
Well, like
Google?
for example, you know, Superrus was like doing the Harry Potter thing. He was watching all the Harry Potters. Over there, the movie's called The Sorcerer's Stone, the first one, right?
Yeah. No, well, is it Sorcerer's Stone or no? It is a Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah.
So yeah, he did the thumbnail Sorcerer's Stone, and I messaged him and said, "Hey, I think it's Philosopher's Stone because I just watched the movie." And he goes,
"Isn't it both?"
It is. So over here, apparently, the book was called Sorcerer's Stone, but the movie was called Philosopher's Stone. And then he Googled it and it said the other way. It said the book was Philosopher's Stone, but you guys called the movie Sorcerer's Stone. I was like, what? That's like complete reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the other way here. Bizarre.
I don't know. Maybe you guys got a problem with the word sorcerer?
I think it's I think someone was saying that you guys changed it because no one would go watch a movie about a philosopher. Like sorcerer sounds cooler.
Yeah,
but down here in Australia, we're more sophisticated, and we wanted to go see a movie.
We don't read books here. We don't read books in this country. So, what am I looking for here? What is it? The word you want me to look for?
Esky. I think it's ESKY. I would assume.
ESKY. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Images. So Esky is a cooler.
Yeah, a cooler.
It's a cooler.
What is it? What is Sarah asking for there? Can I have Macca's? Well, you're not supposed to Google it. You're supposed to know.
No, yeah, you guys said it before. I wasn't sure, but a Macca's for you guys, McDonald's. For us, is Mickey D's. At least for where I'm from, Mickey D.
Mickey D's.
I don't know where the hell you got Macca's from.
Because we just add an A, or we just add a vowel at the end of everything.
Yeah, but there's the A in McDonald's is towards the end, not the. You got MCA, you got MACC. There's no A over there.
What do you mean?
It's a Macca's. No, it's
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. It's McDonald's.
I know, but we're just shortening it and changing them Macca's.
Sarah, you can have McDonald's anytime. Yeah, so a cooler. It's a cooler. So it's a COOLA. A cooler.
See, in America, a chili bin would be a tub full of cooked chili, right?
A what?
A chili bin is what he said that the New Zealand call it. But you guys, chili to you guys is like the.
Why would we have a bin? A bin is like where you put your clothes.
No, a bin is where you put your garbage.
Or garbage.
Yeah.
What we call trash.
Yeah, we don't really call it trash. Trash is definitely very American. Like we will use the word trash, but I would very rarely say take the trash out. I'd say take the rubbish out.
Rubbish, okay.
Or even garbage before trash.
But garbage is more like where you put your stuff like your potato skins and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That stuff. Garbage, there used to be when I was a kid, there was a bin in the ground with a metal top that you press with your foot, it would open up, and you would put your vegetable cuttings, all that stuff in there, like swill. That stuff would turn to swill, and that would go to the pig farmers. That would go to the pig farmers. So they would come every year. When you had that piece, that was your garbage, your cuttings, your stuff like that, and they would go into the swill bucket. And they would take it to the pigs. Yeah. The trash is trash.
Yeah, there's a Macca's near Sarah's place that actually says Macca's on the sign rather than McDonald's.
Really?
Trash is what you call people while playing video game on. Yeah. What was the question? Can you have Macca's? Oh, sorry. What do you mean? Can you have Macca's?
Oh, she was asking you, not me.
Oh,
she was asking you. Can you have Macca's?
I didn't know. You can have Macca's if you want. What, like tonight? Why would you want Macca's? We're gonna go dinner tonight. It's dinner night.
Where you guys going? Five Guys?
I don't know. We normally have no, definitely not going to Five Guys. We can buy a steak for the same price as Five
No
Guys.
kidding. That's what I'm saying. Give her a steak.
Well, we normally go to. There's a place here called Sporting Globe. We normally go there on Tuesday nights because it's steak night. And they have half price porterhouse steak, so we've been going there every Tuesday. No, about the pancake meal.
I love me a porterhouse.
See any questions?
What's it called? What do you mean? What's it called?
About the pancake meal? What? Did I miss something? I didn't see her say anything about pancakes.
Can we have Macca's, Simon? Oh, wait a minute, Simon. What's that pancake thing that Alexa had?
Sorry. Yeah, so I didn't see that. McGriddle.
Oh yeah, okay. That freaked me out when they first came out with that, because it's freaking like a stuffed waffle with syrup in it, and then you had the stuff in between, and then when you bite it, it's like it's too sweet for me. I can't stand sweet.
Yeah, see, I'm on the fence with sweet and savory. Like, I don't like the idea of it. However, it does work sometimes. But in my head, I don't think it should work. So therefore, I don't like it and I will not condone it. But there are some things that obviously just work. Like Sarah loves. So get this right. So waffles are not very common here, right? So there's this place that we go to called One Piece Cafe. It's like a anime themed cafe. It's lovely food, right? So Sarah one time, there's not a lot of food that Sarah eats there because she's fussy, but she ordered this chicken waffle breakfast, right? So to get this, it's a waffle with a piece of chicken on top, with some bacon and an egg, and it's served with a side of soft serve ice cream.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was like, what the hell, right? So if I was eating that, I would eat the waffle and chicken stuff first, and then when I'm done, I'll be like, oh, I've got a nice little soft serve to eat as a dessert, I guess. Sarah was like, this is weird. So she was getting the ice cream and putting it on the chicken.
Go, girl!
And then she ate it all. She ate it all. I was surprised because she was like not enjoying it. She was like, this is weird, but she just kept eating it. So she really likes the whole, chicken and waffles is not something you really find here.
Yeah, see, that's a southern thing.
Maybe like an American diner type place, you might get chicken and waffles.
That's exactly what it is.
But again, do they put maple syrup on chicken and waffles?
You can, yeah.
Because that shit can get out of here. I don't know about that. But then again, it works. Like this honey chicken. Honey chicken works.
Yeah. No,
lemon chicken works.
The ice cream is different. Pineapple pizza, as long as you have ham, you have to have the salty with the pineapple. You can't just do
that's what it is.
Pineapple because it's too sweet. But I've had it; it's not bad.
It's a get out of here.
Shut up. Hey, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Any other Aussies in the chat right now? I want to throw out
keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm good. I can run this shit. Any other Aussies in the chat want to throw out some Aussie slang terms for Oldwolf to have a crack at? Have a crack at. I wonder if they use that. Have a crack at that. Agreed. I don't. So Russ's pineapple pizza. I think he says. I can't remember if it was ham and pineapple or chicken and pineapple, and then with jalapenos. I was like, whoa, that's like savory, sweet, and spicy. That's just out of control. Superrus. Maybe he'll show up today in his MODOK cosplay like last time. What else can I go? I saw no walkers. That's a good Aussie slang. No walkers. We'll see if we can figure that one out. I should give him money for each one he actually figures out. A piss up. That's a good one. Piece of piss. Oh, there's a lot of piss terms here. It just says piss is a slang term. That's not an Aussie slang term. Piss. Anyone tried the Vegemite roast chicken, Coles? Ooh, no. See, correct me if I'm wrong. Dari's a good one. But I thought I heard somewhere or read somewhere that Vegemite's a good marinade for lamb. I was like, that's interesting. I don't know. I wouldn't mind trying it, but I also wouldn't want to ruin my lamb. So, but Vegemite, see, most Vegemite flavor things here are very subtle. It's never like a strong, like if I have Vegemite on toast, it's like I go hack. But when you get Vegemite flavored things, it's normally a very subtle hint. That's why when Gary B got the Vegemite shapes, he was like, "Oh, I think I'm going to like Vegemite." And I'm like, "Vegemite shapes is nothing like Vegemite. What's going on, DMFN?" We're talking about Five Guys before and how it's overpriced and overrated.
And they put, wait a minute, how do you get Five Guys?
A bludger. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's a bludger?
Sounds like something you hit somebody over the head with.
Yeah, no, it's not. Bludger is like, I guess, what you would call a slacker.
Oh, okay.
So a bludger
That's
is like
neat.
if you're a bludger at work, you're not doing anything. You're just being a bludger.
Hey, he's a slacker.
What about a durry? You know what durry is? Use it in a sentence.
Okay, so to me, that's durry.
I guess because you would say curry.
Yeah, I would say curry.
Durry. Let's go out for a durry.
So let's go for some ice cream.
No. If you're at work, let's go for a durry. It's a cigarette.
Sounds like a dairy. Dairy sounds like milk. Milk sounds like ice cream. What's a dairy?
A lazy bum. That's like common, right? That's not an Aussie thing. A lazy bum. Oh, is what a bludger is. Okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Have we had curry? I've had plenty of curry, Sarah, but you are too scared to eat curry. Because Sarah thinks everything is spicy. Like, she'll eat something that's not spicy at all. That's not even supposed to be. Like, I can understand if you eat something that's meant to be mild, that she might think it's spicy, but she'll just be like something. She'll be like, toothpaste is spicy. Like, what?
Okay, wait a minute. Ice cream greater than durry.
Yes. Sarah doesn't like cigarettes.
So durry's a cigarette?
Durry's a cigarette, yeah. Or as Mark was saying earlier, I think, did you say dart? Or someone said earlier, dart. Dart's a good name for a cigarette. Let's go. Can I pinch a dart off you? Would be like, can I pinch a cigarette off you?
It's not called a fag. Isn't a fag called a cigarette?
Not allowed to call it that anymore, mate. So back in the day,
we used to call it nail.
Did you guys have the little? They were like kids' lollies, and they were like fake cigarettes.
Yeah, I used to love those things.
They were called fags. Oh man, now I'm going to lose monetization because we said fags. But then they changed the name to fads with a D. But they still look like it's like you're still advertising like kid cigarettes. It was really weird. That's how weird the world was. That they thought it was okay to give kids lollies that look like fake.
We had them all the time. We used to get it from Halloween. You just go to the penny. There were candy stores that were like penny. You get penny candy, and you get the little packages, and you'd like stand around. What the hell? We had them all the time.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah, see, pretending to smoke was a cool thing. How funny is that to think back now? Because they're gone. They've got to be gone now. Surely there's no such thing as fads anymore.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Like, I don't. Surely in Australia anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if you crazies had it over there in Boston. Boston. I can't.
It's called Boston.
Boston.
Not Boston. See, I'm not from Boston. I'm from Mass.
Isn't that how you guys say it?
It's Boston.
Give me a thick Boston accent.
I'm not from Boston. How can I give you what I'm going to say? I'm going to park my car at the park. Yeah. I say car.
Is Mark Wahlberg from Boston?
He's a Southie. South
he
Boston.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say car. I'll say park. I'll say party. You can still buy them. I can still buy them if you want. You can buy them on Amazon.
I'm not into those. I'm more of a chocolate guy. What's chock-a-block mean? What's chock-a-block mean, Oldwolf?
Chock-a-block?
Yeah.
What's the fucking candy bar?
I'm going to be late to work because the freeway is chock-a-block.
So you got to back up on Highway 95.
Chock-a-block is just like busy. Sort of. America doesn't have Cadbury. No, I don't think they do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, but it's different. Because I remember Mad Spidey's been sending all this like Australian Cadbury to people because it's different.
Really?
Yeah.
We get Cadbury here.
Oh man, I gotta send you some. I gotta send you some Tim Tams, Oldwolf. That's what I got to do.
Yeah, is that the thing I gotta eat with milk and I gotta suck to the straw?
Yeah. Russ did it. Yeah, I'll get to send you some of those. Wait, can you eat that?
For you, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
So look, you put the other screen up. You want me to buy them for you?
Oh my god, is that? Holy shit, they're like even worse. Look how much they look like cigarettes. Lucky Lights. They look like actual packets of cigarettes.
24 count box for $12.
No, I don't want those.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It'd make me want to smoke them.
There you go. Well, if you're gonna smoke them, I want you to do it on YouTube. You're gonna light it up.
It just melts all over my table. Wow. I need to figure out how to I want to buy stuff from American Amazon. I want to bloody buy Russ Snyder Cut on Blu-ray so you can freaking watch that movie. And I was like, it's probably like dirt cheap if I just bought it from Amazon America.
Hold on, you want to find out?
Yeah, because I think when you go to Amazon here, it automatically logs into Amazon Australia. But I think you can still probably get stuff from the US. I don't know how it works. Sarah, are you doing any work today? How are you constantly commenting?
All right, I can get the Snyder Cut. All right, you want to get this? We can do it, but I got to do it after MegaCon because all the money I've saved up is going to MegaCon. So, Snyder Cut, Justice League 4K, 8, Ultra High HD, whatever, $14.
Oh yeah, I remember the fat cigar lollies as well. I do remember those. So what'd you say? 14.
So I'll set it off. I'll get it for them. It's not too expensive. What you're gonna do is let me go to MegaCon because all the money I saved up, all my freaking pennies put together, I got for MegaCon, right? So after I get back, I'll pick this up. I'll let you know, and you can send me his email. I mean his email address. So it's
all right.
Okay.
Book it up.
All right, we'll do it.
Are you ready to have?
Yeah,
I'm not doing
it's shit cheap. It's shit cheap.
She's talking about the gym. We're going to the gym. I went to the gym 2 days in a row last week, Oldwolf. 2 days in a row. It'd been a while since I've gone to the gym. Sorry?
You know something? I need to go. And if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Well, Sarah's been sort of going. And I would used to go with her every night, like once a week. But it'd been a while since I'd gone to the gym. But last week, I was like, man, I haven't gone 2 days in a row for years, possibly a decade.
What sucks with me is the place we bought a membership at, and we're still paying for it. It was 24 hours, so I could go like really early in the morning and go to the gym and do my thing and get out. But now they cut back the hours, so the hours don't really work.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
yeah.
24 hours.
Right now it's 10:15. They're closed. They're closed, so I couldn't even go.
The last gym I was a member of was the same. I think they were only open till 10. I was like, what? How behind the times are you? Everyone's 24 hours now.
And they open at 7, so it's not like I can get there and then go to work on time. So it's like
back when I was about between the age of 19 and 21, I was actually really into gym. Like I was a bit of a gym junkie back then.
Really? Was he a nice guy? Was he a really nice guy?
Who?
Jim. You said you were really into gym. Oh. Was he really nice?
So we used to go to this gym called 5 Star, and back then it was like the only 24-hour gym, and it wasn't close. Me and my friends would go there at like midnight and start working out at midnight, and the freaks would come out at midnight. The dudes with the biggest upper bodies and the skinniest legs would come out at midnight and train. So get this. So that gym, there was no membership. It was like $2.20 or something like that to get in, and all you had to do is have a towel. You had a towel, like $2.20, and that's it. You just pay. So it worked out well because if you're not going to be committed and just go every now and then, it's good that you can just go there and pay your $2.20, right? So 10, 15 years passed. I'm no longer in the gym, and a friend of mine was like, hey, do you want to go for a workout? We should go to 5 Star. We haven't been there for, like 10 years or something. So I was like, yeah, cool, let's go there. We go there, and the prices are still this. It was like $3, right? And my friend said to him, was like, how do you guys not gone up in price like over all these years? And they were like, because everyone's 24 hours now. Like there's nothing special about us now. We're just another gym. But it was a hard, like you go in there, it was like a prison this year. It looked like a prison. It looked like a prison yard with the workout equipment. It was hardcore. And then they recently closed down completely, which is very sad because they've been around for a long, long time.
So back. Oh, I believe it. I truly believe it.
Crunch is an American gym. There you go.
Yeah, it is.
That's who I was a member of.
So
what are you gonna say?
Give me some more words. Give me some words.
You want more? You want more? Okay. This was a good one. No walkers. No walkers.
No walkers?
Yeah. No walkers, mate.
All right. So you don't want, there's a certain type of person you don't want there. It's probably somebody who doesn't I don't know, no losers or.
How about if you thanked me for something and I said no walkers, mate?
No problem.
Yeah, like no worries.
No worries.
No worries.
So what the hell is a waka?
Aussie way.
Waka. What is that?
It's just Aussies just make up. I told you, man. We just make up things and throw a vowel at the end of it.
No walk.
What about a piss up? What's a piss up?
Oh, pissa is like, we have, it's a pissa. It's we say pisser all the time. It's a pissa. It's something, when something happens, it's no big deal. It's a pissa.
Oh, like as an easy kind of. No. I said piss up.
Yeah, it's a pissa.
Piss up is what I'm saying. Piss up is the word. Piss up.
Oh, is that what happens in the morning when you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you can't aim properly. A piss up is a party. So
really? Yeah, it sounded like a pissa, and the pissa is like, it's no big deal. It's a pissa.
Well, pissa, yeah, we say that here. We would say, oh, that's a pissa, which is like that's easy. Yeah, but we would also say pissa as in that's a pissa, which would mean that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, leg. Right, I don't say legless. I don't really say legless very often. You guys say blackout or something, right? Isn't that what kids over there say?
Blackout for what?
For getting drunk, because we say pissed. I'm pissed.
No, he got pissed. No, that's the same. If he got pissed, he got drunk. A blackout, no, we don't do that.
Okay. Ripper, that's a great word. Ripper. I love using the word ripper. That's ripper.
Whippers, when I was a kid, is when you take the bottle of
not a whipper. Not a whipper. A ripper. Ripper.
Oh, the ripper. If you're ripping ass, it means you're farting all over the place.
Well, yeah, you can say that a fart was a ripper, but it normally mean like something that normally means something good, like it's like a ripper.
That's a ripper.
That was a ripper. I was like, awesome. Well, that was good. Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
I need to make those super chat videos. You know when people get a super chat thing and then they play a video? I need to make a bunch of those.
I'll put you in one of them.
Or you just have to make a video that goes really short and then you add it into your little video.
What do you use to do that stuff?
You can just make a video. You just I just edit a video, like a 10-second video or something.
And then you have to watch it when you see it. When you see it.
No, so on the side of StreamYard, you've got brand, and that's where like the countdown thing is.
Yeah.
Right? So where the countdown video clip, there was a thing under there that says add video clip. But it can only be like a certain size video. So you can add real short clips there, and that's where you would put it.
So you have to physically see the $2 super sticker. And when you do that, you hit that and it goes.
Yeah, so I could do this right now and then play like a video from the banner which plays for like 5 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, I did. I did
Gray Man. Every time Gray Man gets a super chat, he plays that Gray Amazing video where he's like Gray Amazing.
Yeah. So he physically see. I thought he did it automatically. So I did a couple of those when I did the 24-hour. So I would have to keep an eye out and then hit the button. Okay.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? See, I don't see the point of super stickers when it doesn't show the sticker. Just send a super chat. It's the same thing.
So, what is it? Yeah.
I don't know why they call it super stickers. It's kind of silly.
Is she working?
Yeah, she's working, but hardly working. She's on a lunch break. I was like, how the hell are you commenting so much? Are you doing anything today? It's been very quiet at work and saying that. So,
have you made any more videos for work?
Sorry?
Have you made any more videos for work?
Did you see the last one I did, which was on?
The last one I saw you do was the vacuum cleaner.
No. I've done like the short ones now. I did printers, and I did another. I did printers and I did smart lights.
Oh shit! I gotta pull those up.
Mate, you'll have smart lights throughout your whole house once you watch that one. But now the printer one is a good one. The printer one is fantastic. Bring it up for us, Oldwolf.
What is it? High low? What is it? High low?
What?
Where do you work? What are you looking at me for? Like I know, like I visit you all the time. I see 3 fucking videos, and like I know everything about you. I couldn't miss.
I don't like
No,
saying
you better believe
it.
you couldn't miss me. Him? Oh, him? Yeah, you can miss. You see him all the time. But me?
No. We're privileged to have Tony back on the Suspect Show.
Yeah, my schedule's tough. Okay, so where do you work, Simon?
Why is there no private chat here? Oh, there we go.
I don't have a private chat. Put it in the private chat.
I wrote it in the private chat.
Oh, that's it.
Well, I'm saying I don't want people to know where I work, and then we're about to play a video of me.
Yeah, so that makes no sense. But okay, I mean, you could just told me.
But the printer one is fantastic because the printer one, I did a little bit of a skit in one bit, and they actually used it. Like,
did you know?
Because I'm talking about the printer. There's a bit where I hold up the printer. I'm like, "Ooh, this looks cool," and they actually used it. The smart lights one isn't very good, like on my part anyway.
All right, so it's in-store questions answered, popular culture. Oh shit! Right there, smart lights. Oh yeah, baby. I'm taking over the show.
Oh dear.
Right, put it up.
Ready, boys and girls? This is what I do in my spare time.
Oh, you are so handsome.
A smart lighting system is simply smart light bulbs connected either through your Wi-Fi, smartphone, or both. Here's some cool things you may not know about them. Smart lights can be automated to change their settings throughout the day. They
How about that shirt?
You turn off when you're not at home, or
how come you weren't wearing my shirt?
I should wear your shirt.
Lights can change color temperatures based on your needs. For example, choosing concentrate or focus will give off a cooler white and blue light when working from home or studying. Or at the end of the day, when it's time to unwind, choose relax for a warmer, yellowy orange light that's easier.
You want smart lights?
Oh yeah.
Smart lights come in various indoor and outdoor styles, including flexible light strips or an ambient hidden glow, or festoon.
You could do Pac-Man,
tubes, and even some cool modular panels you can customize to your wall. Don't stress. Smart lights will still work with your everyday light switch just fine. But make further adjustments using an app on your phone, or if you have a smart home system with compatible lights, ask to change the settings with your voice, even when you're not at home. Some styles of smart lights can sync with on-screen movie and game action, or bring your music to life, adding an extra layer of immersion to bring your entertainment setup to the next level.
That was hot.
How about some smart lights?
Okay, wait a minute. I have to get out of this. How do I get the fuck out of this? Okay. No, I don't want to share. Screw that noise. Oh, I gotta hit this. No.
Press escape or something. You gotta minimize it.
Oh, I gotta minimize it. Okay, hold on. There you go. All right, we have to go back.
Oh, did you look it up on YouTube?
Yeah. That's the way I know how to do it.
There's a printer one. The printer one is actually, because I did a little funny bit in it that I thought was pretty funny anyway.
What, they have their own site?
You're gonna have to go to their shorts tab. You have to go to their shorts tab at the top.
Oh, shorts tab.
Can't believe we're watching this on my channel.
Look at you, laser.
Yeah, there you go. It's 3 types of printing.
Boom, laser. Oh, there's no voice. Where's my voice?
You like the video.
Fill up with cost-effective and easy
Good on
to use
champ.
modern inkjet printers
I want to see everything.
This is not going to make you want to buy it, mate. Who needs a printer these days? I shouldn't be saying this. We definitely need printers these days.
I'm subscribing. Everybody should subscribe.
And are good for those who need to print in color every now and again.
I feel for that B-roll.
High quality photo images.
You look tight, man. You look tight.
Models also have a
Oh, look at this thing.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Inkjet printers are built to last a long time. With high capacity paper trays and ink turners, they can print high numbers of pages per minute, which is perfect for those who need to print lots of work, assignments, or info. The toners are often good for thousands of pages and won't dry out if you don't use them daily, making them great for home or business use. Remember to consider whether the printer you need can print double-sided, scan documents, make copies, or even print on photo paper. Here's the difference between three types of printers.
Oh, I didn't see the beginning.
Intake printers are the new kid on the block. Rather than traditional ink cartridges, they use a tank
I actually got
and easy to use bottled ink. Modern inkjet printers often cost less upfront and are good for those who need to.
Okay, I saw that part. Okay.
Again. They're usually quite capable of printing high quality photo images.
Oh, shut up already. Okay. That was cool. Come on. Come on. Who's buying a printer?
No,
why is Simon going to get fired? Why is Simon getting fired for?
I don't know.
I'm in the United States. I want to go. Right now, I want to hop a plane, travel 24 hours, go to the hi-fi, whatever store it is, and buy a printer that I can't use because I use 120 and you guys use 210.
I'm just grabbing a beer. I'm back.
Okay, no problem. I actually want to hop a plane and buy a printer that I can buy. I can go to the local store.
Oh wait, didn't you buy a RoboVac after you saw the video?
But yeah, but it's not the one it's not the one you sold. You did a video on. I did an iRobot, whatever one.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah. Okay, close. What is it? Close 11024. What the hell is that? Is that Australian for something? Is that like a bottle O or something? A cactus? Is that a cactus? What is it?
That's cactus.
Is that a Cody? I couldn't find your phone number. I was going to call you, but I couldn't find your phone number. I found all your neighbors' phone numbers, but I couldn't find your phone number.
What do you mean?
I can search on your street, and there's a bunch of units, and I can get their numbers, but I couldn't get your number. I couldn't find your number.
You talking about a landline number? No one uses.
Well, I got that app. Was it WhatsApp? What's up? Whatever the hell it is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't have a landline here.
That's why I couldn't find your number.
Well, no one uses landlines anymore. The last time I had a landline, what the hell? Simon's Anal Show.
Okay. That's a little more than I want to know.
What does that mean?
I think that's what you're going to have later on tonight, I guess. I don't know.
No. 110 240 volt. I think that's
yeah. See, that's the thing. There'll be a difference. I'm going to hop a plane for a printer I can't use. But yeah, I was gonna, because I have the app and I was going to try it out and I was going to call you just for the goof.
Well, you should be able to find my name through WhatsApp. Oh no, because you need my number to find me. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
But also,
I got the WhatsApp.
I never use WhatsApp, so it often delete. When you don't use the app for too long, it kind of gets rid of it off your phone. I think my WhatsApp is one of those. Where is it? Socials. Oh no, I've got it.
Don't laugh. I got a friend of mine from here. He's been living in Crete for like 15 years, and that's the only way we can talk to him is because of WhatsApp.
Well, that's the whole thing with like people who want to make overseas calls nowadays. It's like, you know how much that costs? Just call them on
Exactly.
Facebook or Instagram or fucking Snapchat. You can make calls.
Yeah, but we use WhatsApp, so you know what we're gonna do.
WhatsApp's very popular.
What's
My
up,
mum
whatever.
can use WhatsApp better than I can use WhatsApp because I barely use it.
Well, then okay, it wouldn't have worked anyways then. But I was trying to call you, but I couldn't find it.
I freak out though, so I'm not used to the world where people will call you through social media apps. So every now and then I'll get someone call me through Facebook, like we'll say Facebook call, and I just stare at the phone and I don't answer it. I just stare at it and I'm confused on what is happening right now. So
Right.
why is someone calling me from Facebook?
I thought it'd be a goof. All of a sudden, you get a phone call from hey, how you doing? I thought I was gonna do it as a goof, but it
I've
didn't
done
work
that
out.
a bit. I've had like phone conversations with like Matilda Gothica. You know Escargo? You know Escargo 80?
No.
You know him? He's
Nope.
from Istanbul, which is what, Turkey, is it?
Yep.
He used to just call me randomly, like it'd be like late at night here. He'd call me, he'd be at some bar or something with his girlfriend. He'd be like, "Hey Simon, check out these comics I bought." And he's a big whiskey guy as well. So yeah, he'd be like showing me what he's been drinking, and then it was funny times. I haven't heard from him for a while actually. Escargo. Good dude. And I think I need to go back on the whiskeys though. I think maybe in my time off, when I have my month off, might buy a bottle. What do you reckon? When's your next sipping with Tony?
I need to do one. I think I'm gonna schedule one after like
Do it in April.
in April sometime. Because I haven't done one in a while. I really haven't. But when I do it, it's like I have this. And you work Sundays? Because I use Saturdays.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've got the whole of April off.
Okay. So
Except there'll be a con that I'm going to. There was one weekend where I'm going to a con, and that's it.
All right, let me know, and I'll try to work around you.
Yeah, work it
but
around me.
But you got to understand, you may end up around the toilet.
Yeah, we'll try to recreate the last incident. We'll get Sarah to clean up my spew.
That's the first time you drank with me.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time.
It wasn't?
I've been on there before. No, I'd been on there a couple times, and then that time I started to really enjoy hanging out with you guys. So that time I showed up, I had no alcohol. So I just went through my cupboards and was like, these are the two options. I've got absinthe, or I've got this expensive bottle that my dad gave me that hasn't been opened.
Yeah, that's right. I said, don't drink the bottle. Don't drink that. Don't drink that bottle.
I'm worth it. Drink the absinthe. And I was like, okay, Tony, I'll drink the absinthe. And look what happened. Embarrassed myself in front of Bueller and Perry.
There was no embarrassment there. There was no embarrassment there at all. But I couldn't have you open that bottle from your father. Couldn't have you do it.
Well, I'm waiting for the day to open that. I mean, like, nothing really happens with that, right? Because it's in a glass bottle. Like, that doesn't get better, does it?
No. I wouldn't think if there's no air getting in there, I don't think that it's going to go bad. Is it still closed?
Yeah, it's still sealed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking of when I should open it, though.
You're gonna find a special time.
Well, that would be good, right? That'll be good stuff, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it really tastes good. You're gonna open it at a special time, and you're gonna for a certain reason, and you're gonna love it. And then if you don't love it, you're gonna laugh like a bastard because you held it for so long.
Well, I googled it once. No, it's like a bottle of Scotch, Mark. Hang on, let me get it.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Actually, we googled it that day, so you wouldn't use it.
Like I've seen it go for like $300-$400 before.
That's why we didn't open it. That's why I told you not to open it. Open the other one because it was worth some money.
Go grab it.
Is it wine? No, it's not wine. How good is an annual? What? How good is the annual leave day in April?
It's from Johnny Walker.
Yeah. So is it a 12-year?
Yeah.
Let's look it up. What does it say? Cujo? What does it say on that?
Cardu single malt whiskey.
That's Johnny Walker?
Yeah, it's Johnny Walker on the label.
It says 12-year, right?
Yeah, it's like 12 years good.
It's 12 years, not bad. I like. See, what's throwing me is all I have is reddish label. You have a white label.
I don't know if it's white. It's
It's white. Compared to what I'm looking at.
That's not white. I'm colorblind, and I know that's not white,
dude. This is okay. Share the screen. Share the screen.
Can you see color on that?
Share the screen.
Oh.
That's what I'm looking at. Does that look like your label?
No, but that looks like it's also like more modern, like a more modern version of this. Type 1980s or something like that. Oh, there's one. $240. Oh yeah. That.
Oh, wait a minute. I said I wasn't old enough. What a man! I'm an ass. Yes, I'm old enough. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. It's roughly a $200 bottle.
Jesus Christ. That's 200 US.
Yeah.
Let's drink it now.
No. Because you're supposed to go to the gym.
Yes, that's true. I'm not gonna... Yeah, but if I show up there with drunk strength, sometimes that can help.
That's $328 in Australia.
Which means they'd probably sell it for about
$350,
$400.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't selling that bottle. Your father gave you that bottle. Don't fucking.
No, I'm not selling it.
Talk stupid.
But hey, maybe I'll drink it for my birthday this year. I might do a birthday stream in the morning.
Okay. Oh, when is it?
It's like in 10 days.
Oh, I don't know if I can take that day off. Oh, wait a minute. What is it?
A day.
It's April what?
It'll be a Thursday night for you. It's on 31st of March.
I'm going to be in fucking Florida. I'm going to be in Florida doing MegaCon.
Oh, mate.
I know. I'm an asshole. I am.
You need to tune in live, plug your phone into a big screen at the convention, and put my stream on there for the convention.
Oh, that's it. I'm taking my knife, cutting throats, so I can get into the screen. Drink it.
Definitely drink it. Yeah, I will drink it one day, but again, I think it definitely for a special occasion I'll bust it open.
What's a special bottle?
Oh, I'll always keep that bottle.
Yeah, that's a special bottle.
Because that thing was
hi,
in my parents.
Yeah, all I gotta say is hi, Leia. Yeah, guaranteed. You and me in your fucking black underwear. I'm drinking with you. You gotta drop your shorts, and I'll drink with you. No problem. Get those tidy blackies and I'll drink with you. Did you see him? Did you see him on my 24-hour? He wore his underwear. You didn't see
you know
that?
what? You still got to go and clip all the best moments into separate videos. They're good video ideas from your 24-hour stream.
I know. I don't even know how to do that. I realize I don't edit. Have you ever seen anything edited from me? I don't edit.
Yeah, so how I do it is you can actually download videos. Do you know that from YouTube? But it'd probably be pretty hard to download a 12-hour video because it would take too long.
Well, those three I still have because I used StreamYard for. I did all those on StreamYard, so I still have them.
Do they stay there? Do they?
Oh yeah, I have them.
Can you download it through?
Machine. Yep.
Can you download them through StreamYard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you got to do is download the stream and then chop up this. Just take a chunk, Gray Man did his thing with his mate doing the twerk.
Okay. Yeah, but you see, this is how I. Oh God, this fucking. I understand. This is why John took his ass, which he's got a nice ass. I'm just gonna say, Hialeah's got a nice ass. and a nice belly button. But anyway, that's just me. Anyways, John took that and already did a short on it. So if I do a short on it, that's kind of like, it's like I'm not first. I'm last. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So should I still do it? Oh, you're welcome, Hialeah. So should I still do it? I'm gonna be second. Though he did it on my show, John jumped in because hey, it was cool. I told John found it, he put it up. Hey, that's all for it. But oh yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I could do it, but it's like I'm second.
It's just video ideas, mate, that you could have on your channel to represent that epic day that you had.
That was that good. Oh fuck yeah, that was a lot. All right,
everyone knew of Oldwolf that day, mate.
Huh?
Everyone knew about Oldwolf that day.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate you hopping on. I thank you for that.
I'm glad I made some of it at least.
I was worried. You were gonna be on because there was a chance you were gonna do it.
Big birthday? No, my big birthday was last year. Last year was my big birthday. This year's just not another big birthday for another 10 years now. So.
Oh, I got green going. Green with sparkles. I got it from St. Patrick's. Yeah, get
the green pedicure and then rock the flip flops.
Yeah, no, Hialeah he's into petties too, but I got green with sparkles. St. Patty's Day. You have to get them.
Can you do things like? Sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
There you go.
No, I was going to say, are you going to go get your petties done?
No, I don't want anyone touching because my feet are nasty, man. I don't want anyone touching that shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, after you get them done a couple of times, they're not nasty anymore.
I was gonna say, like I see when girls get their fingernails done, how they can do things like stick things on there and have like literally. There was a girl I served at work. She had like her nails like were this high off her nail because she had all these crazy things coming off it. Can you do that on your toes?
Okay, one.
Like have little diamonds.
Those are fake nails. If they're this far out, they're fake nails.
Okay, Pop. Okay. I know what you mean. Can you get fake nails in your?
I don't think so. Why would you? Because you have to put shoes on. They would be busting off.
Petties are heaven.
Oh, they are.
You know what I'd like to try? I'd like to try that thing. Like when I went to Thailand, I saw all those people where they put their feet in the tank with the fish, and the fish nibble away their nasty ass.
I'll be right back. But that's just take the dead skin off your feet. That's nothing to do with your nail.
Yeah, I know, but I'd prefer that. I've got like a foot spa now that I use. Sarah bought me a foot spa for Christmas because I have gout, and apparently heated water is good for gout. So she bought me a foot spa, and I started to use it, and it's not bad. I mean, you're just sitting there with your feet in hot water, which is kind of nice. It's a gel. Okay. This show is straight fire. That's right. Talking about pedicures. Yeah, I feel bad for the fish though, man. They're eating your nasty ass feet. But it seemed very popular when we went to Thailand. You can go everywhere and do it, but I was too scared to get it done. It'd be a weird feeling, wouldn't it? Fish nibbling at your feet. But yeah, I don't know about the pedicure. I don't know. Because Sarah keeps wanting to like paint my nails and stuff. I'm like, I used to paint my nails back in the day when I was in high school. Going through my alternative, kid phase, I used to rock the black fingernails. Although, every now and then we get creative. So I'd do black fingernails, and then I'd have one random one, which was a color like blue. And then the other one, like I'd steal my mum's and do like one random finger, like a different color, because I was so edgy back then.
Yeah, but you still did it, right?
Yeah, but I'm like 40 now, so I start doing that stuff now. People think I'm having a midlife crisis.
Oh, so I'm almost 60 years old and I'm having a midlife crisis?
No, but you're not painting your nails Oh, wait, you are. My son's going to fight. Oh, he's going to have a good time.
Oh yeah, baby.
Going for a month, he's definitely going to have a good time.
So I think Simon, I think you and Sarah should go get your nails done. Sit in the chair. They put your feet. Okay, they put your feet in a warm bath, and it's just bubbles and stuff. And they tell you to take your feet off, and they take care of your feet, and they massage your feet, and they.
I'd be down for a foot massage and stuff, but
yeah, and so and all you have to do is get clear. Nobody's telling you you have to get color. Just get clear.
The problem is my toe. I have a weird habit of like ripping at my nails, like fingernails and toenails. So my nails are always like jagged and look gross.
They'll sand them. They'll file and sand them down.
The amount of times I've ripped my toenails and then just bleed because I've ripped too much of it. It's not good. And I got really long toes. Like I got pretty big ass feet, but most of my feet are just made up of toes. I've got like size 12. And like
you got a size 12 foot? God bless you.
Yeah. But I've got really long toes. I mean, fuck, they look like fingers almost. I remember back in the day in science class, right? The teacher said, apparently, if your second toe, the one that's next to your big toe, is longer than your big toe, then supposedly it means you're a great lover, right? And
yeah, man.
That's like,
wait. That your teacher's telling you.
Yeah, you could tell she was a very.
If your big toe is longer than if your second toe is bigger than your big toe, give me a call. Is that what you say?
I remember like seeing her at work, like later on in life, and she was very like she's an old lady. She's very flirty and stuff. Anyway, she said that, and I remember thinking like some people in the class were like, "Oh yeah, my second toe is bigger than my big toe," and I thought it was weird. I didn't even check, but I was like, "That's bizarre. No way you have a longer second toe than your big toe." And then that night I got home. And I was like, holy shit, my second toe is way longer than my big toe.
I'm going into porn. Okay, all right, Simon. Just whip out your sock. Show us your feet.
I'm not fucking showing my feet. No.
Just show us your feet. Come on.
Hialeah's got them those finger toes as well.
Come on, just whip over your shoe. Just show us your feet. Just do it.
Hell no, I'm not showing my feet.
Come on, just do it. Why not?
I'm not Russ. People are gonna pay me money. Give me that super chat money to see my feet.
You got a sticker. You got a sticker for $2.
Sarah sees my feet all the time. If your second toe is bigger, you have better balance. Okay, well that makes sense. I don't know if I have much balance because my I've got no arches in my feet, like no arches.
Oh, you're flat-footed. I'm flat-footed.
Very flat. And my ankles are rolled in as well. So my ankles are like this.
So you're pronate.
Sarah's the opposite. So Sarah, when your feet, like, is it normal? Yeah. So Sarah's feet go inwards like that. My feet are opposite, go outwards. Is it normal to just be straight? Is that too?
My ankles go this way.
Okay.
This like this, you walk like a penguin. I can walk like a penguin, and she's pigeon-toed.
Yes, she's pigeon-toed. I thought that was hot when I first saw it.
Yeah,
I was like, why is her feet face that way? I remember saying it to another girl at work. I was like, hey, have you noticed that Sarah's feet pointing like that? And I was like, it's kind of hot.
That's kind of hot. What is she hiding?
Totally.
I got little
longest, who's the longest toes? And like Russ has got that weird. So Russ's feet look like this, like hands. His toes here, and then his second toe all the way out. He's like got this big V shape. And I was like, what the hell?
He can pick fruit and eat and feed himself. Whoa, Perry, how's your feet? Ask Perry how his feet is.
Yeah, you got long ass toes, Perry, or you got like little.
No,
toes?
Perry's got to get his nails done. I'm gonna get his when I'm down there. I'm gonna make sure he gets his nails done.
Well, you're meeting Perry at the con as well.
Yeah, he's in Florida.
Oh, man, I get so jealous when I see you guys all meet up. Like Hialeah, he's always like hanging out with like Puff
Then
and
what
all
you
those
need
guys.
to do. This is what you need to do. Get on a site, find about freaking jobs in the United States, and fly the fuck over.
I'll get a job over there. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it over here, but I'd love to do essentially what Bueller was doing, just minus the bus. I'd actually fly everywhere and meet all you guys. It would be great. Like I'd do a video series. That's I've been dreaming about that for years.
Then do it. Get over here. And like Perry, you don't go anywhere. You stay in the fucking. You stay. Yeah, you go to your LCS and you go home.
Does he even go to his LCS anymore? I haven't seen Perry show a comic book in years. I'll do a Toronto. Wait, Toronto is Canada. K-pop. Are you in Canada? I didn't know she was in Canada, or maybe I did. I just forget.
So I think you should find a job in the United States and come on over. Bring Sarah.
We have I don't know about working over there. You guys don't even have. So when you have something on the shop, like let's say you buy a candy bar and it says $2.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost $2. You got to add tax once you get to the counter, right?
No, food there's no tax on food.
Oh, okay. Well, if I want to buy a comic book, comic book, that's a good example.
There's no
that's a great example. Oh. Well, try to explain what I'm trying to say here. Explain the whole where like the tax I don't get food. Tell me. I'm picturing it all wrong here. Because for me, if you go to a place and it says it's $5, you get to the counter and they say, "Oh, it's $5.50." What happens if I only had $5 and that's why I picked it up off the shelf?
I mean, there are things what you went, but there's certain things like clothing and but yeah, tobacco tax and stuff. There are things that are taxed. There are. Not everything is taxed though.
Oh, okay. But still, it should just include the tax. Like everything here, we have GST tax, I guess, but it's all included in the price.
It doesn't go that way. You see the price and then there's tax. You don't see it all together.
But why? But that's false advertising. Over here, you can get in trouble with consumer law.
They still use cash in
Australia. Sometimes. It's mostly card nowadays. But
okay, believe me, you get used to it real quick because I mean that's the way it is. I mean, you see that something that's taxed, something's
my best example is like some weeks, like when it's like today, Tuesday, I get paid Tuesday nights. So sometimes Tuesday during the day, I'm really poor. So let's say I only have $7 and I'm like, oh, I can still afford that $7. And then I get there and they're like, that's $7.40. I literally can't pay for that now because you didn't tell me that it was going to be 40 cents tax.
But after a while, at the beginning, it would be tough because of that. But after a while, you'll figure it out. But the thing is, if you go to Five Guys, you're not friggin' paying. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. I'm jumping the gun. I don't know what you make an hour. Okay, so I can't judge what you make an hour. Huh?
I make like pretty much next to minimum wage, except I get commissions and penalty rates. That's
okay.
My
so
job.
You're telling me the Five Guys is $20 for a burger, right?
Two, if you want bacon on there.
Okay, but the thing is, Five Guys here is let's say $10, and you're telling me it's $20 over there. So
22.
So I can't judge what you make an hour compared to what minimum. If you're saying you make minimum wage now, I can't compare.
Tell you what. Do you want to know how much I make an hour? I make just enough to be able to afford that burger. I couldn't add a drink or nothing. I would basically buy that burger and have a little bit of change to not be able to afford anything else. That's how much. I
Okay,
make an
so
hour.
your what you've made and spent is because you're on a friggin' island and you got to ship everything in. Okay, so United States, in some places, minimum wage here is what 15, 17.
Okay, what is it? Let me
Okay, yeah.
look what
Minimum wage is about $16. Yeah, okay, $16 an hour. Okay.
16. Okay, let's see what that is here. Yeah, that's about what I make. That's about what I make.
So yeah, so everything is, but you're not paying. If you go to Five Guys, okay, it's $10 for a meal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's $10 for a burger. So I mean, it all kind of levels out in the end, I guess. Hey, come here! Tons of
Yeah, we were saying earlier, that's the dream, Perry. That's the dream to just tour everywhere to go to cons and then pay for me to come as well. That would be good. Our minimum wage is $7. Wait, where are you, Norton Rad? And obviously the minimum wage has gone up a little bit here in the past few years. But because I actually didn't even know I was making that much. I thought I was making less. But I get penalty rates. Like I get double time on Sunday. So when I work a Sunday shift, I get double the pay, which is good.
Well, if you're working hourly, if I work salary, so I'm screwed. I get X. No matter if I work 80 hours or 40 hours, I'm still making X. If you're doing hourly, yeah, okay, you get time and you get time and a half, or you get whatever, and you have that. But if you're working salary, well, you're screwed. I mean, if I work 40, or like if I'm working double time, I mean, there's been times when I'm working 40 plus because projects and stuff, and I have to be there like extra hours and stuff. I'm only making what I make. So, so only $7 in Georgia? Honestly,
that's rough.
Move out of Georgia. No, Jesus, that's way low. That's way low.
That sounds like minimum wage like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. $7.25. All right. I mean, I can't comment on that. In Massachusetts, it's more. I can't knock it. Whatever it is, I'm not going to do that. That's freaking low.
That's pretty rough.
But yeah. I mean, I think I think what you get and what we get. I'm speaking here. Is basically it's a wash. It's it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, move here, and you can go to any con you want. It's just a save you money and then hop on a plane. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing next week.
I would love to check out like one of the big cons over there, like New York or San Diego. Have you ever been to the big cons like that?
No. I mean, this is going to be the biggest con I've been to. Honestly, I mean, I did Boston. I mean, I've done the Boston. I've done the Providence. I've done those. I might do Boston again this year. But I broke out of my going to only to what I was local. I went to Connecticut and did Terrificon, which was awesome. I met a lot of people in the community there, which was great, and that's what I want to do. I want to meet the community. I'm going to meet Rod. I'm going to meet Perry. I'm going to meet John. Hialeah. I'm going to meet these guys. I mean, I see them on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
I remember who was it? It might have been was it Jabroni that showed up to Rod's place?
Yeah,
and then they showed up on like a last and Perry, yeah. I remember those days. That was a while ago now, eh?
Yeah.
They were my early years.
That's what the community is. I mean, you first start out, you just showing your books, so you want to show your face, right? I'm just me. I didn't want to show my face. I'm just showing my books. Look at this fucking thing. Only a mother and some woman from Canada can love this face. And then you start showing your face and you're doing things and stuff. And then, okay, so and the next step is actually getting your ass out of a chair and going to see going to a place where other people are. So, the first person that I saw in the community was Alex from a White Whale. He was from Massachusetts at the time. I saw him, and I was like Mr. Fanboy, because all I know was from the screen, you know. So now I get to see Perry, and I'm actually gonna say, "Hey, you son of a bitch, how you doing, you cocksucker?" And I'm gonna say that to him, you know, say, "Hey, how you doing?" Because you know, and I'm gonna see Rod, I'm gonna see John, and then maybe I'll save some money and I'll go to Australia and I'll go see Simon because he doesn't want to come over here. It's okay, whatever.
Well, that I can't afford to. I'm glad. That's why I'm glad that now there is. So we've got almost like a little posse of me and my friends who have started. So like Mad Spidey, Zaz, they all sort of started YouTube after me. So you know we've got something that in common. And then obviously meeting Whack Comics was awesome. So when Whack came down, because he's from Brisbane, when he came down here, we organized that dinner and Talking Pop Culture came. The Aussieverse guys came. That was so awesome when we did that. Like that was like my version of what I get to see you guys do all the time. So that was cool. What's going on, Jimmy? That's right. But yes, I do enjoy when I see you guys all get to meet up and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So we have to get a GoFundMe for you and for Russ.
What's that con that Russ has been talking about going to? He was thinking about going to, and Bub was going to go to it as well.
That's the one now in Kentucky.
Oh, is that the one?
I think I'll be there Saturday and Sunday if I can sleep at Tony's Shag Pag. Yeah, I'll get you. You might have to share a bed with my son, but yeah, you're all set. Just don't touch him.
Yeah, Heroes Con. Heroes Con is the one I think.
No spooning.
Heroes Con is the one he's talking about.
Yeah, is that the one?
What are you going to go to? MegaCon.
MegaCon.
That's a weird name. Are the lines stupid at those things?
Huh?
Are the lines to get in stupid at those things?
Oh, they can be.
Because like if you get here to the cons like very first thing in the morning, there's a big line for the first maybe hour, and then after that it kind of dies down.
But we have different. Do you have different levels of tickets?
Well, there is super VIP, I guess. But
yeah, if I picked up the 4-day pass. It's called a so I'm hoping it's called the ultimate ticket. So hopefully I'll get ultimate. So hopefully I'll get pushed forward so I can go into a different line and get in quicker. Because I know in Providence and Boston, if you just buy a regular ticket and you get there in the morning, you're like 12 blocks away, and you stand in line, and it all eventually gets into. So I try to get the. I can't do a VIP because those are expensive and they're a waste of money. But I try to get the ultimate ticket, whatever, and so I can get in quicker. So. Do you have that too over there?
I know one girl who used to work with us who always gets the super VIP tickets where she gets to meet the celebrity people first and all this sort of stuff. But most people I know just get. Oh, actually, when I get the media passes, that's always good. I can skip the lines and just go straight.
Yeah, explain that. Explain to me the media pass.
So when I got it for Supernova, I normally get it. I'm hoping I get it this year. I'm still waiting, but they often tell you like literally 2-3 days before the event you get your pass. I'm like, well, I'm sitting there shitting myself. Do I need to buy a ticket to this thing or not? So Supernova is coming up next month. So I've been getting the media passes for that for the last couple of years. I know I know the event director. I've interviewed him a few times, and he shops at Big City Comics sometimes. So, and he's the one who got us. You know how I did that panel with Mark a few years ago? He was able to hook that panel up for us. So yeah, I just go in and there's like a separate sign in. Like everyone's lining up to get into the entry with their tickets. There's like a separate area for media pass. So you just go collect your media pass and you go straight in, which is good because one year, me and Tony, my cameraman, showed up and we just kind of stand in the line. And then Tony's like, we got media passes. We shouldn't have to be here. And then he asked one of the workers there, hey, we got media passes. Do we go somewhere else? And she's like, oh, yeah, you just go over to that line there. And I was like, oh, that line that doesn't exist? Sweet. So that was good. And then Comic-Con I got last year for the first time. I got a media pass from them, which was lucky because normally from them, I can't find anywhere to apply for a media pass. So I actually just emailed them and say, hey, are you guys doing media passes? These are my videos, da-da-da-da. And then they eventually randomly got back to me and said, yeah, cool, here's your passes. So, but yeah, I couldn't get one for the Game Expo. I couldn't get one for PAX. So I don't always get them.
Oh, I should try, though. Look at me. I'm like a comic book, like, czar. I should be able to, like, get a media pass. Dude, how do they not know who Perry Gaming is? Honest to God.
Because he plays games now and he doesn't react to things.
Yeah, it's the gaming. That's why. It's the gaming. That's why. You gotta go back to the original friggin' one.
He's seen everything now. He can't react anymore. He's seen everything. That's not true. I don't really go for the celebrities because I don't like So the only time I lined up for a celebrity where I had to, oh no, it was twice actually. The first time I ever went to a convention, I went to Comic-Con and I went by myself. This is when I first started to be interested. I didn't even read comics back then. I just started to get interested in the whole nerd thing. So I went to Comic-Con by myself and Christopher Lambert was there. So I was like, oh, Christopher Lambert, I'll get him to sign my Fortress DVD. So I got that. I paid for the token. The line wasn't crazy because I got it in the afternoon.
Okay.
But then, yep.
Why wouldn't you have him sign a Highlander DVD?
Because I never really watched Highlander.
You never watch Highlander?
I've never watched him as in like from start to finish. I've always seen bits of him, but I never. It just wasn't one. I like him from Fortress and that chess movie, Night Moves. Yeah, you seen that one, Perry?
No,
Night Moves.
You have to watch Highlander. They can only be one. You have to watch Highlander number one. You don't watch Highlander number two. You gotta watch Highlander number one. I remember the scene
with him and Sean Connery where they drive through this thing and everyone shoots them and they get covered in bullets and then they just get up and walk out of the car.
It could because you have to take the head.
Okay, yeah, no, I haven't. Yeah, okay, I'll see if I'll try to watch Highlander soon. That's one I'm.
Perry, you have to watch Highlander.
What? Perry hasn't watched it either. Well, Perry, Night Moves. You're a chess guy. You should watch Night Moves. Pawn Sacrifice. Is that a movie?
It sounds like what?
Have you seen Night Moves with Christopher Lambert? It's a great film. Anyway,
so it also sounds like a fun movie.
The only other time I paid for a signature was when Kevin Eastman came. Okay. And I stood in that line for 4 hours and never again will I do that for anyone. I'll pay someone to do it for me. Yes?
I paid that for Stanley. I was so fucking pissed. The fucking guy, okay, he was older than shit. All right, I'm not gonna knock him. He was old and shit. He would go and fucking take pictures. He would come back and sign. He would go take pictures. Fucking go. I was so fucking pissed. I threw my brother's fucking Deadpool fucking hat signed by Lightfield fucking bobblehead. What the hell is that fucking bobblehead doll thing everybody has in boxes?
Pop vinyls.
Yeah, and I chucked it. I fucking like it was in my way when I got into the car in the parking garage. I chucked that in the fucking garage. Because fucking Stanley took 8 hours for me to get something signed, and he didn't even look me straight in the face. He just signed it and pushed me away. You motherfucking old dead bastard! You were great. Don't get me wrong. But fucking guy, fucking dead.
So when he came here, so people I know, like that, basically people lined up for the entire day, and even after it finished. So after the convention finished, apparently Stan was like, I don't want people to miss out. So he stayed until the entire line got the autograph, but it literally was a whole day.
No
people,
shit.
Like, people literally. So everyone I know basically was in the line for the entire day. So you didn't even look at the con; you just were standing in this line waiting for that signature.
Exactly.
Have you seen, Asian Funk? He did a vlog when he went to get Stan Lee's signature, and Asian Funk's really into the signature window. So you cut out the signature window, you put the tape around it so he knows where to sign. So
I'm not even doing that anymore.
And one of them, Stan signed on the bag because he was so out of it. He was so old and out of it. He signed on the bag, and then Asian Funk gets out and he's like, he signed the bag. And then the people were like going, no, go back and tell him. He's like, oh, I don't want to go back and force my way back into that line and things. So, but now he thinks it's kind of a cool thing to have the signature on the bag. Now you can make any book signed by Stan Lee. So,
well, there you go. Yeah, but honestly, God, I made more friends that I never want to meet again because they're like, yeah, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah. For the guy to he looked this way, signed my friggin' book, and then the guy pushed me out. I'm like, you son of an old. It's like, yeah, hey, old man, no kidding. And I stood in it for that long. I was so fucking pissed. I chucked his Funko. Fuck. I was like, motherfucker. But I'm better now after some therapy.
And after he passed on, and you're like, cop
it
that.
It was only one book. It's my only. I got a Fantastic Four number 52. That's the only book I have. He signed it without even looking me in the eye. You motherfucker.
Well, that's the problem with Eastman. So Kevin Eastman loves to chat. So he'll chat and chat. So there were people that were showing up with like 30 things for him to sign. So that's the worst. And the worst thing is a lot of those people were on sellers as well. They were like sellers. So they'll bring in their entire collection. Some stuff I'm sure was for themselves, but then stuff to sell. And
I'm always behind. I'm always 3 guys behind the guy who has his little rolling 2-wheel thing with a bunch of stuff that you would throw away. It's a print of something like a little mini poster, that you would get like for free. You would take like 3 or 4 or 5, 12 of them. This person did that and have that person signed every one of them. I'm always the third person back, and this guy is pulling out shit that you would throw away and like put under a bird cage. And because of that, it's a reprint of whomever, and the guy's looking like you motherfucker. The artist is looking at him like, are you fucking serious? You got a pile of these things that I would throw away, and it's like a reprint of a reprint and a reprint of a print, a little more, and the guy's signing them because that's his fucking job. He's signing them, but everybody else wants to knife this guy in the throat because he's got like a gazillion of these friggin' little posters that that they give away free. And I'm like, I got one book. Just one goddamn book.
Yeah.
And I gotta wait for this guy who's got a gazillion freaking little printers.
So I like, for example, with Mark saying he's gonna have 20 books for. I don't think obviously Tom Taylor's here all the time, so it's easy to get signatures. Yeah, but I'll never. I think the most I've brought is maybe 5 books, and I wanted more. I wanted to sign every book I've got of his, but what's the point? I just bring a couple of first issues and things like that. I like how I bought that Star Wars book, which is an older book of his. So I bought a Star Wars book, and he drew like a speech bubble on the cover and all this sort of stuff. So he's pretty fun with it. He always asks you like if you yeah.
Sam, I'm going to tell you, the only reason why I would buy a ticket to go there is for your buddy Tom Taylor to sign a book. It wouldn't be to see you or Sarah. It would just your buddy Tom Taylor to sign whatever book I pull out of my box, just to go say hi. How you doing? I'm a friend of Simon's. Can you sign my book, please? Because I heard he's your best friend.
I'm still waiting for him to buy another iPad from me. He told me last time, he goes, he actually needs to replace his iPad. I was like, well, mate, you know who to come see?
Has he seen your videos?
I don't know if he watches them. No. You know, it's funny. One of the videos that I did, one of the interviews. So I've done about, I think, 3 interviews with him. And one of them started to get all the Tom Taylor haters on there. Because I think the first time I interviewed him, I said to him, I go, oh, Tom, you're like one of the few writers that no one has anything bad to say about. You're universally loved. And he goes to me, I don't think you've ever been on the internet. Because, mate, he gets bashed heaps for stuff. So all of a sudden, randomly, I started getting views on one of those interview videos, and everyone's like, this guy destroyed DC. This guy's the worst thing that ever happened. He destroyed Superman and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
jeez,
calm down. You guys need to calm down. He told me about your iPad when he really? Yeah, because the time he came in, right? I didn't. So the first time I saw Tom Taylor, I get this. I was at a con, and this was the first con I went to where I knew just a tiny bit about comic books. So Nick Spencer was going to be there. You know Nick Spencer? He's a writer. He was writing Spider-Man at the time. And I had the first issue of Spider-Man. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to get Nick Spencer to sign my Spider-Man book. So I get there, and you don't have to pay for these comic creators, right? They're just there. And Nick Spencer's sitting at a table all by himself. No one next to him. So I just walk straight up and like, hey man, can you sign my book? And while he's signing him, I'm looking at the table next to me, and there's some guy with this massive line, right? And I'm just like, who the hell is this guy? And then that day when I got home, I realized that guy was Tom Taylor, right? And then I sort of looked through to see what he'd done. I was like, oh, wait, I've got this Batman book that he wrote. I've got this. I've got a couple of books by him. So the next time I went to a con, he was there. I go up to Tom and I talked to him. And I was cosplaying back then and stuff. So he signed some books. But that was the first time I really met him. And then 4 days later, he walked into my work. And I look at him and I'm like, is that Tom Taylor? And I wasn't positive, but I was pretty sure. And I was just like staring at him. And he was just like, are you all right? I was like, yeah. Can I help you out? He's like, I'm looking for an iPad. And I was like, yeah, they're just here. And he's like, do you have the big one? You know, the big 13, the 12.9 inch, the big one? And we didn't have it on display at our store. So I was like, oh, we don't really have that one at our store here. And he was like, oh, okay. I might go to one of your other stores and maybe have a look at it there. And I was like, but before you go, like he's about to walk off. I was like, oh, before you go, maybe I can help you out, answer some questions for you. Like, what are you using it for? What do you do? He goes, I write comic books. He goes, I write comic books. And I was like, yeah, you signed my book the other day, dude. And then I fully fanboyed out on him and sold him the iPad. And I go up to the counter because Tony works with me as well. And Tony's on the counter and I go, Tom Taylor's here and I'm serving him. I'm selling him an iPad. And Tony's like, you got to ask for a selfie. I was like, I'm not going to ask for a selfie. And he goes, no, you got to ask for a selfie. And I was like, I'm not going to ask for a selfie. So I go back, give him the iPad. I was like, all right, let's go to the counter. I go give him the docket to take to the counter. And then I just go, hey, man, can I get a selfie with you? And he's chilling. He was like, yeah, cool, man. Let's do it. So I took a photo with him in the store. And then I started making the joke that he's my best friend on my channel. So that's the origin story of me.
And now he has dinner at your house like once a month.
Oh, yeah, all the time. It's funny. So he actually, first time I met him, right, and this was embarrassing as well, I didn't know he was Aussie. So the first time I met him, when I got him to sign that book, I said to him, how long are you staying for? Or something stupid like
Really?
that. And he goes, I'm local, man. I'm from here. I was like, what? Whereabouts? And he told me where he lived. And I was like, oh, that's like just down. Like, I used to live there. He used to live just down the road from me, but like, I used to live in the same suburb as where he lives. And I was like, what? That's crazy. So that was another embarrassing thing. But yes, best. I haven't
Why is it
interviewed him for a while.
embarrassing? You don't wait a minute. Why is it embarrassing? You know nothing about this guy, and you ask him questions. Why is it embarrassing? And Chris from Chaos and Comics is here. Yeah, what's up? Nobody cares. But anyways, why is it embarrassing?
Chaos and Comics. I won a giveaway. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I prize tagged Chaos because I knew damn well that none of those people were prepared for an international winner. So I prize tagged Chaos. I can't remember the name of the guy who was doing the giveaway. It was on Fishcat's channel. And then like my name was on the board, but I actually when I wrote the hashtag, I wrote I'm prize tagging Chaos. And then they didn't notice that. So I won, and like SimpleSimon, and then Fishcat goes to him, yeah, and you know what's awesome? SimpleSimon's from Australia. And then they all go silent.
Hey, I'll be right back.
All right, you do that. Chaos in the house, indeed. So yeah, okay, I know. Oldwolf's gone to drain the lizard. I think that's what's happening right now. How much left of my beer have I got? I don't know. How long before the gym? I got about 3 hours before the gym. I reckon I could hit one more beer before going to the gym. I wouldn't be drunk off 3. I should be fine. So yeah, Chaos. Black Hammer, baby. Issue 1. You're welcome. I've heard Black Hammer's actually pretty good. Jeff Lemire, right? And drain the main vein. 2 more if you try. No, I'm a bit of a lightweight there with my booze these days. I don't really drink very often. And especially when I don't drink water, like before the stream, I was like, I haven't drank any water today at all. So that's how much water I've drank today, just from there to there. So I could get drunk very quickly. I'm back. Yeah, right. So it's funny.
Yes, Perry. So, the main vein has been drained.
If I really want a giveaway, I'll just tell them, hey, I've got a US address, and I'll get them to send it to Bub, right?
Yeah.
But normally, because I know damn well, unless they say worldwide, I know they're just amateur at doing giveaways, and they haven't said US only, right? So, but it is always funny when they land on my name, and then it just kind of you get crickets for a few seconds. That's good.
Yeah, it's not cheap sending him anything.
Yeah, Oldwolf, the idiot. Sends me his t-shirt off his website. He buys the t-shirt off his website and sends it to me. If he bought it from the website directly and sent it to me, it would have come from Australia. So like all these shirts, like the Superrus shirt, I paid Aussie shipping for this. I don't know if you noticed, Tony, but you're over there as well.
Yes, I am. And I made that by hand, you son of a...
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
I made that. I literally made that by hand. I'll show you the iron right over there. I'll pull out that little friggin' iron.
It's starting to come off at the top of your bald head there. It's starting to go white and come off.
Yeah, because they're not professionally made. They're made by a bull-headed Portuguese with a hand iron that's about 6 inches long. With a printer. This printer, like, I used to make those by hand. So yeah, I'm surprised it's lasting.
Well, I try not to wash it anymore.
Good, don't wash it. Don't wash it.
Yeah, but then
even Perry's came off because I did those by hand. Those weren't professionally made. Those were like a sweatshop. They're like a sweatshop in some third world country, and I was over there with the iron and like making it like
there's a sweatshop in Massachusetts.
Oh shite.
What do you reckon? One more? One more should be fine, right? I'll smash like an energy drink before I go to the gym as well.
There you go. Give
me a sec.
That's what she said. Okay.
Oh,
all right. I'll give you a second. I'll do another run.
Oh man, my legs are sore. I think from doing nothing today. I literally got up and then sat in this chair, and I've been in here ever since. Oh, my legs are really sore right now. I don't know if I can go to the gym.
There you go. There you go. You can't go to the gym. You know what's good? Do you know what's good for muscle pain?
What?
Seriously, you know what's good for muscle pain?
What?
Alcohol.
Is it though?
Yeah, no, I looked it up. It is. It's alcohol is great for muscle pain because the way the blood flows through the muscle, alcohol relieves the pain. I'm telling you.
Doesn't it thin your blood?
Exactly. So you don't your muscles don't feel it.
I remember. Can you remember when Smiley Tory used to do those cannabis and comic streams?
Uh-huh.
I went on there once, right? Because she invited me, and it was very bizarre because I was blazed. And when I'm on a stream, and especially if there's a few people, and I'm not that familiar with people, I'm pretty quiet. Like I need to feel comfortable with the people before I really open up. I sat there and didn't say a word for about an hour, and then there was this couple that were there, and they just wouldn't stop talking, like just literally would not stop talking, and then they somehow just lost connection, and they just disappeared from the stream. And then when there was only three of us, and then I was able to open up. But man, at the start of that, I was just sitting there so cooked, and I was like, I can't talk. These guys will not stop. What drink is that, Oldwolf? Oh, tell him about the rubber.
Oh yeah.
Is that
okay?
What I'm drinking
is what was called one time as a highball, which is just you realize I started this bottle up here, right? Okay. Up
Holy
here.
shit.
No shit. Okay, so I just realized that just now. Anyways, so whiskey and ginger makes highballs, right? So this is a local. This is from Rhode Island. This place that makes this liquor, but they don't use wax to make the seal of the top. They use rubber, like a tire. And it gets into the whiskey. So this is not
makes sense
something
to me. Cheers, Carl.
Huh?
That doesn't make sense to me that the rubber can get into the
flavor. It is. I don't know how it is, but it touches it somehow. The whiskey tastes.
Are you sure it's not a mental thing because you're smelling the rubber off the top of the bottle? And it's somehow mentally making you taste it.
See it being a mental thing. If I just tongue this whole, I'm not tonguing it. It's in. I don't know what it is. I've been cutting it away, and the lower I get, the better it is. But
oh, so it's okay now.
It's I keep diluting it with ginger ale, so I keep making a highball. Highballs are the young man's game. Yeah, no shit. I don't give a shit. You ain't freaking giving me no crap. I'm drinking. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta dilute it, I gotta dilute it. But I'm drinking.
You talking about me or Perry needs to do a cannabis stream? I'm legally not allowed to here. So you guys over there, you can do whatever you want.
Actually, cannabis is great for the if as long as they tax it right and everything, you'll be making some good money over there.
Well, I was saying, well, you know what's funny actually? When I went to get my lunch before we started the stream, there was a sign saying, "Is medical cannabis right for you? See our pharmacist." I walked past this sign. I was like, "What the hell?" I don't think it's. I think medicinal might be now. So maybe they've just got some dodgy doctor that's like, yeah, you need it. Here you go. Stamp.
Medicinal has been shown to be very effective in a lot of things.
I totally agree. And I'm always going to be a pro weed person, even though I don't smoke it so much anymore. And it's hard when people who don't know anything about it have opinions about it because they don't know anything about it.
You don't know about it. I know Perry. Perry is really needy of that medical card he has. Seriously, it helps him a lot. Have you seen his hair? His hair is really thin because it all the things he's gone through medically, it's not help. It's like he needs that card.
Well, I've heard that over there you can just see a doctor and just be like, I have anxiety, I need weed, and they'll be like, yep, here you go, boom.
Maybe in Florida, but not in Massachusetts.
It will never be legal, yeah. But I've always had the dream of walking into a dispensary and just being like, whoa. Or like I remember back in the day when I was a pothead, I always wanted to go to Amsterdam, like one of the what do they have over there? Like cafes or whatever. And we'd have like a menu. And like
that's the difference between you and me.
Menu. Huh?
See, that's the difference between you and me. You wanted to go to Amsterdam for the weed. I wanted to go for the red light district.
Of course you did. Why not both?
Yeah, baby. We have dispensaries over here in Massachusetts. We got they're all popping up here and there, which is great for the state because the taxes made off of the sale of cannabis, pot, whatever, it's like it helps the towns and the cities because it's more money coming in. And it's stupid not to. What? Yeah, I love them whores. Yeah. So what's your problem? Yeah. Okay. Women have to make a living just like everybody else. But anyways, the dispensaries, the giving tax to the state. So what the hell is it? I mean, people are going to smoke it anyways. Hell, me growing up, it was like 3 for 5. Getting weed, you used to get a 5 bag, a nickel bag, a dime bag, and that was on the corner. They give you like 2 for 5, 3 for 7. I mean, that's how it was. Now the state is making money off of it. So that's the way it was when I was a kid. The weed was there. It's not like, oh my God, you could get weed anytime. If you know where to go, they were on the streets. Hey, here you go. Boom, 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 boom. You could get a little manila envelope full for free. That's how it was. And you used to get the wrappers and stuff like that. And you sit in the back of the seat of the car. And you get your Frisbee and you separate the seeds and stuff and you roll them right there. And that's what it was. Now they're smartening up. States are making money on it. They tax it. They're making the money on it. The money comes back to the towns, the cities. That's how it was.
I remember back when my dad first got really sick, and someone I knew was able to get CBD oil.
Yeah. That's what it was. It's more hemp than there's no THC.
She mentioned it to me a while back, and I was like, "No, I don't want any of that." And then I thought about it, and when my dad first started getting sick, I actually asked her about it, and then I actually got some for him, but he was too scared to try it. So he claimed to me that he did take it, like I just told him just have a drop on your tongue or something like that. He claimed to me that he did once, but he said he felt like he said he did. I was like, "Did the pain go away?" He goes, "Yeah." but he was like, "I was too strong or something." I was like, "What? You shouldn't feel any."
Yeah, there's no THC. There's no T. That CBC. That's hemp. Yeah. It's not.
But again, he's too old.
Yeah,
because I tried it before I gave it to him, and at the time I was going through some shit, and it definitely helped. Like I remember I was like super kind of like depressed and I had a lot of anxiety at the time, and the anxiety was almost instant gone. Like it was like very quick. So yeah, I'm always going to be a pro weed person. I just know that when I was a pothead, I was also a super lazy stoner, so I don't want to be a super lazy stoner.
Dude, I remember going to the Capri Motel in Dartmouth, and this place was so it had the velvet. It had the velvet wallpaper. Sitting at watching this is how I'm aging myself. Watching Miami Vice, and so we were all just sitting there, and just how you doing? It was just like
Miami Vice.
Yeah, it's like I don't. There's no way of telling you about I mean, part of me loved it, but part of me didn't like it because I didn't. It was like too much, and I like that little control.
Yeah.
If it helps with appetite with cancer, it helps. It helps you go through that, or it helps you with anxiety, or if it helps you with everyone else, medically, it's there. Use it because it's a drug like anything else. Aspirin is a drug. I mean, what the hell, you know? We at one time, I don't know. I'm just saying.
And also all the illegal drugs. I mean, the cleaner version of those illegal drugs is all medicinal, right? It's just
Exactly.
not legal. So I always used to say, like, there's some people that smoke pot and they become very productive. They want to do things, they want to fix things, they want to write things. I was the opposite. I just want to play video games, and that was my life for a long, long time. Which is why I'm glad that I've kind of, because at one point I thought to myself, I'm always going to be like this. I'm never going to be able to kick this habit. So when I finally did after 18 years, I was like, oh, I was kind of proud of myself. And now, I enjoy smoking it now because now I feel it. Like when you're smoking it every day, I didn't feel it. I did, but I didn't. And we don't have what you guys have with your sativas and your indicas. We just buy what we get, I wish I had that option of when they're like, do you want this kind of high? Do you want this kind of high? We're just like, have you got any pot? Yeah, here you go. Here's your money. We don't get choices
over here
anymore.
we had not only have different flavors, we had different types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys have like that menu almost, like I was talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, Chris. Yeah, I'm drunk. Okay, I've had like a third of this, so it's like, yeah, I'm drunk. But I mean, I don't know. Kyle's in the thing. He must not understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We had different types. I don't know. I mean, I can't say I was totally into it. I wasn't, but when I did. You know what I'm saying? The
funniest thing is now that I don't smoke, when I do, I'm like fully like I did a stream once with Matilda Gothica, and as soon as we hit live and I saw the thing go live, I was just sitting there, I had my glasses on and everything. I was like, holy shit, I'm live right now. It was ridiculous. Sativa, if they're being productive. Okay, well, I remember a little while ago when I tried to quit, I started using a vaporizer. Fills up this bag, and then you inhale it through the bag, and it was a lot better. Like I remember, like inhaling the smoke from the bag, and I was like, "This is a different kind of high," because I didn't feel heavy. Like I used to smoke bongs every day, right? So you smoke a bong, you just want to kind of sit there and just die. But when I used the vaporizer, I was a lot more light. Like I felt active, like I could do stuff, and it was way better. But it was just a pain in the ass to set up when you can just, smoke a cone so quickly. And also back when I was into that stuff, like I wanted to get the, the hardest hit possible. Maybe not live. I say some stupid things, but still feel.
Why you the thing?
Sorry?
My cousins used to have this hold on. My cousins used to have this thing. It was a simple plastic, simple rubber bottle, basically, for the most part. And you put it in there, and it came up, and it was a little spout, and you used to put your mouth underneath, and you used to squeeze it, and you used to get a power hit. That was awesome. There was no gentle water. There was no gentle water. There was nothing. That was just a. And you go in.
I agree, Kyle. Back in the day, I used to say it was my drug of choice, but also it's something you want to take in moderation. I don't think you want to do it too often. It's good to build.
Kyle's from like 10 years from me, so when Kyle was in 20, I was basically probably 10. So yeah, the LSD stuff was then. I was more end of Quaaludes in part. So yeah.
Is that good for you? I remember I used to have those. We used to have the ice catchers, and you put the ice and it would sit there and the smoke would go through the ice. And people would say, no, that it freezes your lungs. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but skate punk guys do LSD.
I thought we were talking about comics. I thought we were talking about comics.
Hey, well, this topic for this, because you know, after we do these streams, I go back and I kind of skip through the stream to see what we're talking about to try to give it a name. Got some interesting names for the shows. Let's go through them. So we had, wait, where's the? Hang on, I should have it just here. So we had comics, food, and maybe some Oldwolf. Insta hose for Superrus. Insta hose for Superrus is the best one. Computers, video games, and illegal dating advice. Sipping with the Suspects, which is just a ripoff of your show. Chickens, gaggers, and strangers.
You know what a gagger is here?
Well, I think you were the one who mentioned gaggers that time.
Gaggers are hot dogs.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Such an inappropriate name for a hot dog.
You get it.
So bad.
You go to the place. You get a Coney Island. You get a Coney Island hot dog, which is called a gagger. You get 5. You buy 5. You get 1 free, and you gotta suck them down with a fucking soda. Oh,
Bearded.
Hey,
a gagger is a terrible name for a hot dog.
Yeah, do it to Larry. What gagger? You gotta have a gagger. You have to have a gagger.
Oh, we just call them hot dogs, mate. Oh wait, no, we've got. Surely we have a name for a hot dog.
No, it's Coney Island sauce. What we have called Coney Island sauce. It's
have Coney Island sauce to be a gagger.
Yeah, you have to. Coney Island sauce. You get the hot dog. You get the steam bun. You get the dog. You get the Coney Island hot sauce and Coney Island sauce, which is like a chili without beans, for the most part. You have to get the chopped onions really fine, and you have to get mustard, and that's it. You get 6 of those for buy 5 get 1 free. You suck them down like what all the kids are calling hot dogs Grizzlies these days. Why?
Glizzies. When did hot dog stop being good enough to be called hot dog?
No shit.
Wait, what is Coney Island sauce? Hey, Coney Island, isn't that where the Warriors are from?
Warriors.
From Coney Island, right?
Okay, Perry, I'll send you a recipe for Coney Island hot sauce. Coney Island hot sauce. I'm really fucking fucked. Okay, so here you go. What time is it in Australia?
It's 2:45 p.m. I'll probably have to put an end to this in about 20 minutes or so because I need to sober up for the gym.
You have to go to the gym.
Well, enough for so Sarah finishes at 5:30, and I should probably do something today. Like I literally woke up this morning. Bubs had his stream, so I went and get to find some books to go on his show, and I've been sitting in this chair all day, apart from when I went up to get some food. So I need to move around.
Wait a minute, hold on. So she has 3 more hours to get to.
She's got about just under 3 hours before she finishes.
Okay, it's kind of late here. Okay, I was gonna say we have to set it out and have her come see you.
Bearded TikTok god, isn't he? Fucking Bearded killing it with his TikTok. I don't even know how you find all those. Like, I don't really know how to use TikTok. I only just found out. I couldn't work out why I couldn't find music on TikTok. I was like, why is no music coming up? Like, I could go to music, but I couldn't find the music I wanted. And then I realized it's because I somehow set up my TikTok as a business account and it won't let you use popular music or something like that.
Really?
But Bearded does all the the real like the viral audio bites and stuff. And I don't even know how to find all that stuff.
Well, he's on. Let him know.
Maybe you should do TikTok tutorial videos, Bearded. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I set it up as a business maybe because it asked me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, SimpleSimon, that's a business." Ugh. And then I realized I had to turn that off back to a personal page, and now I can just search the music and it comes up. Because I was just like, "Why can't I find any music on here?" It didn't make any sense. It was just all this stuff I didn't know. What's my name?
What's
As
your
in,
name? SimpleSimon.
well, someone once asked me, "Is my name really Simon?" My name. Oh, you mean on? Do you mean on TikTok? You follow me on TikTok? I'm pretty sure, Perry. Yeah, but what? 200 followers in what? When did you start TikTok, Bearded? Like less than a year ago. Oh mate. Oh my. Hey, what are you doing with my real name out there? My TikTok name is. I think it's Simple Simon 82. Because, you know, Simple Simon was already taken because it's not the most original name. I just post my YouTube shorts on there, really. I started TikTok just to muck around, and then like I didn't really do any videos, and then I started uploading my shorts onto TikTok. Oh, you followed him on your account? Yeah. 3 months and he's got 200 followers. See, that's like a what's the
On
word?
TikTok?
Yeah. Beard is on TikTok. You're on TikTok, aren't you, Oldwolf?
Yeah, I don't know how many people I have.
I did a good TikTok. I made one with the voice dialogue thing about the Fugler soft toys that I got. I thought that was a good one. I made it and I was like, this TikTok's gonna go off. It didn't go off, but you know, it's still getting views. It's only got 1,000 views, but you know.
How do you
The
find
thing
out?
about TikTok is, sorry?
How do you find out how many people you have?
Jesus Christ, Perry. Is that from all your gaming ones?
No shit. Don't Simon, step off. Simon, Perry, I love the guy, but he's like, but he's like a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? He's like a fucking god. Everything he touches fucking blows up. You know what I'm saying?
It's because he
Don't go.
understands how to work the algorithm.
Look at that face. Look at that face right there with his hands on his face. Please, he blows up everywhere. Fuck him.
See, Carl?
Fuck him.
Okay, yeah, it's because Perry knows.
Screw him.
Perry understands algorithms and how they work and what that people will search for. I'm like, no, I'm going to do it my way, and it's going to work one day, but it doesn't.
That's right. It doesn't. You got to do it Perry's way.
Do something with my channel that you want me to do. I'm going to do it my way.
Asshole. Oh, did I say out loud, Perry? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud about you? Asshole. Okay, I'm sorry.
Mate, we've gone for nearly 3 hours. How did this happen? And not a single appearance from Bub or Russ. I don't blame him because he's obviously in a lot of pain and on crazy meds.
We all been in pain. We all been in pain. I think we should need to call him.
Did you see? Yeah, but did you see the look on Russ's face? Did you see the photo that he posted when he was in the hospital?
I see that. You see that face? I see it every time I get up to go to work. I see that face.
The Russ one. Hang on, let me bring it up because I think I brought it up last time. Yeah, I did. On the last stream we did with Bub and that. But look at this photo that Russ posted of him in the hospital. That is what he looks like right now, and he doesn't want to be here because he's probably.
Yeah, I think he cut and paste that. He cut and paste his head there.
Yeah, maybe I just need to make that the logo for the channel now.
I think he did that in paint. He just took his head and he just put it over there.
Yeah, and last time he was on the stream, he was just like his head. He was like, it was pretty funny. But TikTok is such a weird way of like, I'll post like videos and every third or fourth one will get up to, you know, 700, maybe 800, 900 views. And then you post another one and it'll get like 50 views. And it's so random how it decides to, like who it decides to show. I don't get it.
Yeah. Perry, yeah. TikTok live. Go ahead. Do it. You should do it. Maybe
Yeah,
play
I
a
don't know
game
who
or something. You play a game, kill some people.
Yeah, TikTok Live would be scary. Or there's kids judging you for being old. There's a different language on TikTok, mate.
It is. I don't understand
It's
that.
like
I don't.
it's like that word I learnt the other night, Riz. You know what Riz is?
Is it Australian?
No, it's I guess it's what are they now? Is it Gen Z? I guess it's like a young people term. Perry knows all these terms because Perry's young, I guess, than most of us. Like, I didn't realize Perry was I knew he was younger, but I didn't know he was. What was it? 93 he was born. He said the other night, and I was like, oh, no wonder you haven't seen all these movies. You weren't born yet. It gets like, it's really random. The things. I think people have to save your videos for it to go crazy. I think if people start hitting that save button, it does better. So yeah, it's just a weird one. Although when I did that Fuggler TikTok, and I thought it was really good, and it got about 800 views in that first 2 days, but now it's actually still getting likes. So it's gone from 800 to like 1,000 over the course of like I don't know, 2 weeks or however long ago it was. I'm a 30-year-old now, no cap. I still slap, but I ain't got no riz. Yeah, because Sarah was saying to me
that not only you have no riz, you have no jizz because you're getting old.
Sarah was saying to me that when I first met, because I was telling her how like when I grew up, I wasn't good. Girls didn't like me. Like I don't know why. I thought I was a better looking guy back then, but I wasn't popular with girls. I didn't know how to talk to girls. That was the main thing. So I could be at a party talking to a girl, and then all of a sudden someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, that girl that you're talking to likes you." And then as soon as you tell me that, I'd go all nervous and gun shy, and I don't know how to act anymore. Because now I'm expected to be able to flirt and pick up this girl. I was never good at that. So when I told Sarah that, she's like, but like when we first met, you had Riz. And I was like, what the hell is Riz? And then I found out the other night because I put it in my Instagram story and a whole bunch of people hit me up telling me what Riz was. Riz,
what's Riz?
Is a slang term. Riz is a slang term for skill in charming or seducing a potential romantic partner, especially through verbal communication. Yeah, it's easier when you do it via text. If I'm in front of you, I got a lot more confident when I'm not in front of you and I've just got my phone and I got like all day to think about something funny, right?
You know something? You'll get more riz because you have somebody at home. When there's no you'll get more riz because there's nothing to go with it. You say you have somebody at home, and so you're like, there's no. You have to do anything. You have riz. Hey, how you doing? Because there's no. What's the word I'm looking for?
There's not as many consequences when you're
right because you have somebody at home. It's just for shit. It's just for fun. You have riz, right? When you didn't have anybody at home. Oh my God, shit! I'm like, yeah, I'm a single guy, and I want to get some. I want to get some sticky, and so it's like you want to work for it, but you got sticky at home, so you don't give a shit. Hey, I got all the riz you want.
But what I'm saying is, I think
Greg has riz. He's got riz big time.
I just can't believe like people know what that shit means. Like all these people hit me up and were like, riz is this, riz is that. Yeah, I don't know the new lingos these days, but yeah, I'm a lot more confident when I can send you a text and I have time to think about it. Like I'm the worst at thinking quick, right? So if you give me shit, right, I'll have no comeback. But 4 days later, I'll be like, "Fuck, why didn't I say this?" I'll be like, "Damn, I would have got
have
so
your number.
good."
I get back to you in 4 days.
Mate, some of the stuff I've come up with after 3 or 4 days, mate, would have killed him. But I was never good at thinking quick. Bub, he's good at thinking quick. He's on the ball.
He isn't. No, he isn't.
He's pretty quick at coming up with jokes on the spot. I am terrible.
All right, guy. I have to go to bed. I have to work tomorrow.
Okay, let's wrap it. We're nearly at 3 hours. It's nearly 3 o'clock here, so I have 2.5 hours to stretch and sober up and get ready for the gym. Although I'm going to do something else, but I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say it live because it's a secret. I'll tell you backstage.
Tell me when we end.
Sorry?
Tell me when we end.
Okay, I will. All right. Thank you, everyone, for chatting and hanging out in the chat. We appreciate it. Me and you, Oldwolf, 3 hours. Mate. Sarah's happy. So
See ya.
Thank you, guys. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. And until next time, keep it simple.